good news, guys. I just rolled 10
he took all of
10d6.
Jill's
The highest I
fours.
got were 4s.
Now it's your duty.
Oh no. Also,
I'm
the
one with
duality.
fours.
Don't worry.
I just rolled a 6. We're good.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
It's not like two of you are doing
I
something
have
that's,
zero plans.
potentially dangerous.
I never do anything dangerous in this game.
Jace, I know you are one of them. Like, it's obvious that you are one of them. You are always one of them.
Yeah, you gotta give a credit on that one. That's true.
I know. I'm pretty sure I know who the other person is, but you know.
Who is it?
I mean,
I don't have
only two
any.
people have told me plans.
I mean, the only other person who just is
Let me put it
You
this
know.
way. It's the two children in the party who enter a dangerous house and think, oh, I'm gonna go fuck around.
That was my other thought. Okay, it was one of two people.
All right, gang. Let's split up and search for clues.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've had this discussion before, and we're not gonna keep it up because I don't
Wait!
want that.
We didn't check the paintings for eye holes.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Okay, hold on. There's no-
We also didn't check the fireplace.
You're right.
Is there a fireplace? Did I build a fireplace in this?
I would be kind of amazed considering we're
I
in
don't
Florida.
know.
We can build one.
No, I didn't put a fireplace.
I mean,
We
I
can.
think my grandparents have a fireplace.
For the mystery. That's what...
Also, have we started?
Yes,
We're
we're
live.
live.
Video?
I mentioned it.
Did you do the video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
said
anyway,
it like 3 times,
since-
Michelle. I
since
said
we're
it like 3 times.
Since we're not live, here's my social security number.
Oh no, I was just waiting for you guys to finish fucking.
Huh?
What are you doing?
Send me money.
I'm sorry.
So, are we done fucking around?
Are we done
We're
fucking?
never done fucking.
This train just keeps on fucking. That's all it is.
Big
I'm
train
captain.
on fucking.
Energy. I don't
Sorry.
understand. It's just always
I am the captain of this fuck train. Let's go.
I'm the captain now.
Captain.
The thing is, you catch us
Fucking-
on Friday
fucking-
evening at the end of the
fucking
work
on a
week.
river.
We haven't
All of you shut the
rested
fuck
yet
up.
from the work week.
All of you.
Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna set up a separate server just for this
Okay,
game so I
okay,
can mute
let's do
all of
the
you when it's time
intro.
to intro.
Fuck you.
It's probably a good idea.
Hello and welcome to How Not to Solve Monster Problems, Dice Functional's Monster of the Week game, where you guys have been listening to us do whatever the fuck it is we do for the last like 5 minutes, however long we've been live. I'm sorry, that's how it is every Friday if you've never been here before. And if you've never been here before, then I would like to introduce myself. I am the keeper of this game, aka I'm the one who has to corral these chuckle fucks. Real quick before I jump into a recap and we jump into session, quick bit of announcements, of course. If you are ever looking for us on a variety of different places, you can always just search our name, Dice Functional. We have a Twitter, we have an Instagram, we've got YouTube, and we've got a website. If you look up Dice Functional Podcast, it should show up. And speaking of the podcast, Jill, shut up. I don't know what you're doing.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah, we do have a TikTok. I forgot we're actively
I
posting
thought
on
you were
that now.
mouthing big cock. I was so confused.
TikTok.
I had no idea. We are actively using the TikTok we have now, and we're gonna have more content coming out between me and Jill. So sorry in advance, our humor is questionable at best. Back to the podcast real quick though. If you're looking for a D&D game, our podcast is fully caught up as of today. So if you're behind, you want to get caught up, perfect time to do it. And I think that's all our major announcements for the moment.
There was a cat doing some shit behind you, Jessica.
I know. Anna's wild. I'm trying to ignore her.
Climbing on the curtains.
Yeah, they don't like the curtains being closed. Anyways, so with all that said and done, all the announcements out of the way, let's get through this recap so I can let my players be dumbasses. So, last session, as we finished up the Between the Mysteries, where all my players met some interesting people that live in their neighborhood. Some they technically knew and some they hadn't. Our reluctant hunters, Ollie, Lizard, Mariella, Jody, and Waylon, traveled to Mariella and Ollie's family reunion, where they met Ollie's father, Mariella's ex-husband, Lucas, a monster hunter of his own sort there, waiting for them. Upon arrival there, they also realized very quickly something is amiss. Mariella's empathy reading pulled nothing back from the housekeeper's heart, and Ollie's mind found a hollow void going through little Jamie, their cousin's mind. The hunters have now realized that what should have been a chance to just roast a bunch of assholes and defend Mariella and Ollie against some rather harsh criticism has now turned into a more sinister problem. But
Still
when it
roast some
comes-
assholes.
You can, but not the way you want to.
What? What does that mean?
You want to light the house on fire.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, that's why I said not the way you want to. Shut the fuck up. Let me finish the recap.
No.
But we're coming back in to our session at lunchtime, which includes everyone who has arrived to the Union so far, except for Lucas, who they have sent off to try to deactivate the cameras found around the giant manor. So,
Burning down the house.
you are all in this room. Figure out where you want to sit. Any chair there's not a person, you may sit at.
Away.
So yeah. Okay. And that
Jamie is my cousin, right?
Yeah,
Jamie's
Jamie
your
is your the asshole cousin.
No,
No,
Jamie's
Jamie's the my. I'm sorry, asshole cousin is
say-
Francisco. She
Yeah.
was the cool one. Francisco
She
is the
was cool.
asshole cousin.
I'm gonna sit right across from Francisco. This is gonna be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick him right in the shins.
No,
I mean,
all sit down at lunch. All of you are greeted by the whole family this time. And
I was like,
sitting
she
at the
was
front of the
the
table,
cool one.
kind of peering at all of you critically, is Mariella's mother, Elena.
So next to Liz.
So glad you guys finally decided to join us. I thought Jamie was going to be gone forever trying to get you. Well,
We had to settle in, mommy.
how was the drive?
It's fine.
And as you guys sit there, you see the housekeeper get up and walk into the kitchen and bring some stuff out. Seems to just be like a bunch of pre-made sandwiches. Sits down the giant, what looks to be literally a catering party platter of them in front of you guys.
It's just public subs. Okay.
And
Honor.
goes back, gets a bunch of chips, brings those out. You guys all have water set in front of you. Connor, I will kick you. Don't challenge me.
Can I kick Francisco in the shins?
Roll to kick some ass. Sure.
All right.
I want it. Just for the.
I can
this-
feel you doing it next to me.
Hold on. This
I'm
is not for experience, for reference. This is
Oh, this is fucking hilarious. That's a 3 on the die.
no experience on this one. But as you go to kick him,
that
is literally what was going to happen. You kick the table leg instead.
and I elbow you.
Dumb
I'm gonna, like-
motherfucker.
Stop
As-
that.
As
Hey.
you recoil from that, you feel a leg kick you across the table as Francisco kicks you.
Ali.
A gun cocks.
No. No.
Under the table, Ollie may or may not be
Kick
gripping
the
knife
table
right now.
leg.
That's fair.
What you would assume would usually be probably an affair that has a lot of conversation, as meals aren't typically quiet, at least not from my knowledge of Cuban culture.
No.
This one is dead silent.
I'd imagine a Cuban lunch to be about as quiet as an Italian lunch.
Yeah,
Which
no,
is to say
exactly.
Not at fucking all.
Exactly. This is very
There's
true.
talking, but it's whispering between each other, not loud screaming over each other ramblings.
I am going to try and catch the attention of my sister.
You just kind of do what I assume most siblings know how to do, is get each other's attention across the room, as I have learned to do.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of looks at you and cocks her head to the side a little.
Trying to see how I would relay this. I'm just gonna kind of try to subtly
What
like
the fuck, bro?
do this, like sort of like I'm trying to like motion her to like I need to talk to her privately, basically.
So
Yeah,
I
that's
assume
just
you just do like a little.
Yeah, I do the yeah.
As you do that,
Every
Ariana
sibling
goes-
knows that.
Yeah.
Ariana goes, Mom, I have something for Mariella up in our room. It's kind of something private, so I'm just gonna, and she's gonna motion towards the door. And Elena just kind of waves her off. And you
Yeah.
two can head safely to the bedrooms now without
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
issue. So, boop. Following you upstairs real quick. You guys are on the 3rd floor. You and your sister. Mariella, what's going on?
Out of curiosity, how long has Jamie been like this?
Maybe a week, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know. I've not really had a lot of time to focus on much besides
Yeah.
trying to track down your asshole husband to make him sign the divorce papers. Takes some time and patience. I've kind of just been leaving the kids here. Your dad and mom's been helping.
Ari, something's going on.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain, but something's not right.
Possible kids are feeling the tension from me.
No,
You know how-
it's not that.
What do you mean? You're not.
I don't know if you'd believe me. I'm gonna be honest, because it sounds. If I told it to me of like a couple years ago, I wouldn't believe me.
Mariella. There is literally sage and lavender sitting in our kitchen. There's a lot of stuff that most people don't believe that we do.
There's something supernatural going on here.
About like the evil eye.
I think it's something different. And I think it's what's affecting Jamie. It's affecting Alicia too.
What's wrong with them? I know Jamie's been acting weird, but
It's like they've been wiped.
wait.
Brainwashed?
I mean, Jamie is acting oddly behaved. I can believe that. I've never really spent enough time around the housekeeper to know her that well.
Empty? I don't want you to be alone.
I've been spending a lot of time around Dad. I can stay around him.
I don't know if I necessarily trust our parents in this, to be honest with you.
We're just playing dominoes out back, Mariella. You can see us from anywhere in the house, pretty much. We sit on the patio. And when
Especially-
I'm not sitting there with him, I'm usually just sitting back there. I like being outside.
I know. I very much don't trust our mother.
You've never trusted our mother, Mariella.
More so now. Excuse me. I had like carbonation before, so I'm like,
Your sister's just gonna sigh and kind of pat your arm. I'll consider what you said, Mariella. But without your relationship with Mom,
I know.
I'm gonna need more proof than that. And she's just gonna pat you on the cheek and head back down the stairs.
While I'm up here, I'm gonna go back to my room before I go back downstairs, and I'm gonna check in on Lucas.
Search for
He's
cameras.
sitting there with what looks to be a dismantled camera on his lap and a laptop in front of him.
You found one.
Hmm?
Camera.
Oh, yeah. There's just one I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to pull out the piece that connects it to the network so I can put it in my computer. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. There probably is, but
I mean, I can maybe get Lizard to help you. They might be able to, computer stuff.
oh, should I put this camera back where I found it?
Mm.
Alright. Yeah, you can send Lizard?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that was with Ollie last time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Liz. They were calling her Lizard. Not Lizard, they were calling her Liz.
Lizard's her full name. Well, her full first name.
You know, it seems about right for our kids' friends to be named Lizard.
They're a good kid.
I'd hope so. Ollie needs good friends. It's not like his cousins help him. You should get down there before your mom starts to question why you're gone so long.
I'll just tell her I had to use the bathroom. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go upstairs though.
We're gonna cut back to the people as she starts heading down the stairs to the main table room. You guys have been sitting there in silence, eating, feeling everyone just kind of uncomfortably eating together, except for like Alejandro's not really phased, neither is Francisco, but Angela, Ariana, Elena, and everyone else at the table.
So the folks who are being phased by the kind of awkward, uncomfortable silence, are they not her kids? Like the spouses or what have you?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Alejandro is her husband. He is uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Ariana is Mariella's sister. She's uncomfortable. Francisca's uncomfortable. Angela's uncomfortable. Jamie, Elena, the housekeeper, and the groundskeeper Carter are not. And I think
Elena or Alicia?
Elena.
Camera.
1 second, I can't decide to
Alicia-
jump on the table.
Alicia's the housekeeper.
A cat decided to jump on the cable and fucked up my cord.
Hey,
because I
camera.
was trying to get my
Oh, hey, ketchup!
Tomato cam. Blame the
Oh,
cats
man,
though.
keep that away from Lucas. He can't handle it. It's just too much for him to handle.
You're good, by the way. Jess.
She was trying to eat my chicken.
Jill, just,
Sounds about
just
right.
do us all a favor and just play bongos on your kitty. Just.
I'm back. You don't need to play bongos. Anyways, you guys, Mariella, you come back down to the table, and because I know other people had plans, I'm going to ask, would anyone else like to do anything right now?
I don't know who
while lunch
anyone
still
is.
occurring?
I think Waylon wants to try and get a read on why everyone else is so uncomfortable. Like, if people are getting a read on the situation, like something's off, something's going on here, or if they're just uncomfortable because there's a small group of strangers.
You have enough familiarity with being around a lot of people, and it's kind of
Elena and Alicia.
a
'Cause
mix.
Is Alicia?
There's a lot of people these people don't know at the table.
Okay.
All of you, and especially since Mariella, who is the closest tie. No offense.
Oh
Ollie,
no,
just
we got
walked
the
off. They're
tomato
not really sure how
cam.
to initiate any conversation, and the other half is you kind of notice a couple of them constantly glancing at Jamie.
Oh,
who's
speaking of
just
cats.
calmly eating her sandwich almost
Which-
mechanically.
Which ones are eyeing Jamie?
Pretty much everyone except for Elena, Alicia,
Yeah.
and Carter.
Oh.
And Alicia and Carter are the housekeeper and groundskeeper.
Yes.
Aww, baby.
Anyone else? Lizard.
I mean,
No.
You know you want to.
I do want to. Lizard. Lizard's gonna slam their hands onto the table and go, "Well, I have to take a leak."
Subtle.
Alejandro looks at you and goes, "Oh, the bathroom's right there," and motions right here.
Is it a door to it directly into a bathroom?
Yes.
I have to go to the bathroom upstairs. I have stage fright.
He's just gonna look at you and go, I mean, okay.
It's a condition. I'm sorry. And Lizard's gonna go back
Out of
towards the
character,
stairs.
Lizard goes up. I want to tell you guys, there's 2 doors to this bathroom. Lizard could have gone in through one door, locked the door, and gone out the other and gone up the stairs.
Lizard doesn't know.
I know. The funny thing is, I mentioned it to Jill, and it's still.
Bold of you to assume I remember things.
Does Lizard
Anyway.
pass me on the way up?
Yeah, probably. you guys would be passing each other on this big staircase.
Lizard just running.
I literally I don't grab, but I stop them because I know what they want to do. Because they have not been very unobvious. They've been pretty obvious about it.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You're going to the attic.
Nope. Is there a bathroom in the attic?
You're going to the attic.
If there's a bathroom up there, then yes, I am going to the attic. Oh boy. I'm going to the attic.
Don't go to the attic. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Hey,
I won't go into the attic.
Jill. Hey, Jill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to enact one of your moves
That's
right now?
awkward.
Oh wait. I do want to do that. You're telling me not to do something. So I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, literally, she has a move called contrary.
I know she does. I know they do.
So they can.
So so I should just not go in the attic. So I
Oh.
shouldn't. I should.
I would rather you go with someone else. I don't want anyone going places by themselves.
So don't go into the attic alone. That's your advice.
I don't like the way you're saying that.
I have a teenage child. I am a teacher. I know.
Don't
things.
worry. Don't worry. I'm never alone. I'm fucking crazy
The
these
voice
days.
is in my head.
As you say that, you hear Loki go, I mean, not wrong.
I know I'm not
You
wrong.
feel
See, you
the
didn't
little-
hear that.
You feel the little jade dragon who, while you were at home last time, you know for a fact Loki did something to. Just twirl around in your pocket.
I can't stop
great.
you. I know that I can't stop you because you're you.
Yeah.
It's just
And also my defense would in fact be, no offense, you're not my mom. If my mom's called and told me not to do it, I wouldn't do it. But
okay. I mean, I just
don't worry, I have an axe.
You know that something's coming in and taking control of people's minds, right? I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to help against that.
I feel like I do need to say this one. There's no way in hell that some of our larger weapons are actively being carried with us and are visible, correct?
Yeah, true. You're
Oh
not.
no, not Ro. Yeah, Ro's in there. She's fine. She's got her gun. No.
I will say
Lizards.
Lizard does have a different weapon on her that can be easily hidden.
A pistol.
Yeah.
No.
And shurikens. Shurikens. They're in Lizard's fanny pack.
Just
Good. Good.
God,
Okay.
I wish Naruto had a fanny pack now.
I mean,
I-
technically, if we
Technically,
really
yeah,
want to get
fair
into
enough.
it,
Okay,
Naruto has a fanny
moving
pack.
on.
Okay. Well,
That
she just walks away.
So at
I
this
didn't
point,
see anything.
Lizard, you have used your move Contrary, which,
Yeah.
for everyone watching and my other players who don't know what it is, when you seek out and receive someone's honest advice on the best course of action for you, and then do something else, mark experience. If you do the exact opposite, you take +1 going forward on any moves while you're pursuing that course of action.
So I do mark experience, right?
Yep. 'cause you're-
And you
I have-
get plus
I
one
have-
because you're doing the exact opposite of what I told you to do.
I have leveled up.
Yay!
So that's
Yay.
there.
Between sessions. But Lizard, you are running up the stairs.
I wait until
No,
Marielle's completely out of view, and Lizard's just standing there.
I literally went like this, like I'm not gonna stop you, and just turned around and walked away. So you don't even have to.
As soon as Lizard can't see you, you hear running up the
makes
stairs.
Her way up to the 3rd floor, where the attic
Map
is.
change. Yes.
And
Oh, Lucas's icon scared the shit out of me. It was behind the zoom button, and I was like, "What the fuck
And
is that?"
Jesus! Oh, white man!
you reach up and you pull down the attic access. Do you do anything after you pull it down beyond run up the stairs or run up the ladder?
Just go. Shh, Lucas.
like to imagine Lizard looks back and Lucas is just leaning out the door like, what the fuck are you doing?
Lucas can see you, and he just kind of looks up and goes back to what he's doing.
Lizard turns on their phone flashlight and mentally thinks, you're my backup. If anything happens to me, it's your fault. To Loki.
And Loki goes, you have the Jade Dragon.
Fair enough. And Lizard goes into the attic.
As you ascend the stairs into the attic,
Wow, boxes.
into a space that's pretty dark and full of boxes, you are correct.
Ah, shit. Starts throwing the shurikens at the boxes. Pa, 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 pa.
They just stick in the boxes.
Nice.
Nothing
Pulls
really
it back
happens.
out.
Jess.
But you are in the attic alone, and I would like you to drag your icon down so that way you can tell me where you're
Beep
going.
boop, beep boop.
Just quick.
'Cause that is
Just
important.
quick question for you, buddy. Why are you selected to talk as Lizard? Because we now have 2 Lizard icons down at the bottom left.
We're
Hold on,
multiplying.
I'll make it better.
Oh no. Yes. Okay, it's even better.
Straight white man.
Lizard, you are up there alone. Where do you want to go? You see there are a lot of boxes, and it's very, very dark. So
I mean-
you can't really see without shining your flashlight and walking around.
I don't. Okay. I guess Lizard will just. If this is a big path here.
Yep.
Lizard will just follow the beaten path.
And you start to head forward.
Oh, it really is a long. Okay. Yeah.
And
Just
you come
walking.
across an even bigger wall of boxes.
Jesus Christ. Lizard is looking to see if there's any like weird names on the boxes. Like, you know how people write like Christmas shit.
Oh, there is. It says Christmas. And like half of that wall is just Christmas.
Jesus.
That's in front of you.
Fucking hate rich people. Anyway.
There's one specifically marked Mariella's things that you can tell was not treated well and is kind of beat up.
How big is it?
It's just a normal size, like what you'd put a bunch of like clothes and stuff in.
Lizard will take that box and put it on the floor to pick up on the way out.
Okay. And I assume you're gonna continue through.
Absolutely.
As you look around, you notice there's boxes marked books.
Nerds.
There are boxes that are marked jewelry. Yes, they just have entire boxes up here. Jewelry they're not using.
Cool.
There's a couple pieces of furniture up here. Various family photos that have been shoved into boxes that you can see are open. It's all pretty dusty. It doesn't look like there's been people up here in a while. An entire box of just Mariella's diaries.
Put that one also on the ground to pick up on the way out.
And as you wander through, you come here where you see this big area rug. And there are 2 boxes that are unlike anything else. Because they don't have dust covering them. Hey, Lizard.
Uh-huh.
You've been doing this adventuring thing for a while.
Uh-huh.
What'll be a bad situation?
Okay. Is that 2 dice, yeah?
Yeah, it's 2d6
Yeah.
plus your sharp.
Okay, let me open my thingy. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. One of those was cocked, I promise. Hold on.
You get a +1 because you directly went against Mariella's advice.
+1, my total would be 8.
Alright. Then you can ask one of the following questions I'm sending in the chat, which are, what's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims? Or just an in general question that hits along those. I'll allow.
I get 1.
You get 1.
Oh boy. What's the biggest threat?
As you are standing
Please?
there, looking at those boxes that are covered in dust, and the ones that aren't, that have been recently placed up there, you see a hand come around the edge of one of the boxes that looks to be made of black ink and ichor and chaos. And you see a thing peek out around it, a shade and form of shadow, its maw open and razor-sharp teeth all black as it, dripping. Hey Lizard, what do you want to do? And actually, because now it's appropriate, let me change the music real quick. Thank you for the sound effects, Connor.
I hate it actually very much.
What are you doing?
Okay. Lizard's gonna run.
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah.
But, and this is where the dumbass brain kicks in. Lizard is gonna try to grab the box of Mariella's diaries.
I'm gonna say, because that's what you're trying to do,
Yeah.
act under pressure.
Okay,
Which is
that's
plus
another
cool.
roll.
Plus cool, sorry.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you put yourself in a situation where there's a lot of rolling.
Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus what now?
Plus you're cool. Plus 1,
Okay.
you're still acting against Mariella's instructions.
Okay, my cool's -1, so this just evens right out.
So what you get?
9 on the dice.
Alright, so out of 7 to 9, you can either I get to give you some choices.
Mm-hmm.
You can get the box, but that thing's
Yeah.
gonna make a hit on you. You can leave the box and get away unscathed. Or you can try to grab the box and go an indirect route to the stairs, the ladder again, but you don't know which ways are gonna get you through with what you know. There is a way through, I will be honest with that. But you have to take the right direction in order to do it. So, your 3 options are leave the box and avoid getting hurt. Take the box, get hurt. Take the box and make the right direction and avoid getting hurt. But if you don't,
Okay.
you will get cornered by it.
Okay, well, strike that first one off the list. We're not leaving the box behind. That's not happening.
And is this just
I-
one of her diaries? Because you could technically stack the one of diaries in the other box.
If I can get both of them, I'll get both of them.
Yeah,
without
I'm not
having
going to be that
reroll.
mean. If you're going to take
Okay.
the box, you can get both of them.
The diaries were the priority, though. And I'm not
I
telling
hate
anyone
this.
I found
I
them.
hate this.
Well, you'll have to relay what some of her diaries will be like later.
God, my first instinct, because I'm going by, like,
I'm going to help you a
D&D
little
brain.
bit, just a tiny bit.
Mhm.
I'm going to make this all available to see. Because you'd be
Okay.
able to see all of this.
Okay.
There is another way, like I said, back to the ladder.
Okay. I'll do the alternative way to the ladder.
Which way? Which direction are you going? Show me with your
Okay.
Alright, so you start running this way,
Yeah.
and you move all the way to the end of this. And you can hear this thing behind you. Its claws digging into the boxes behind you, leaving inky black trails of what you can only guess is blood, but you don't know for sure. And
Yeah,
it's
for
sitting
sure.
there behind you, waiting and watching, and you get to the end and you see there's a crack in the wall, and you make it to the ladder. Congrats, you guessed the right direction.
Not on my watch.
And Lizard, you scramble down the ladder, and I'm assuming shut.
I shut it and I go into the room with Lucas and go, Ink monster!
I'm sorry, what?
You're the closest. Ink, big mouth,
Are you sure?
claws,
Ink?
Awful TV show.
scary.
Scary.
I also found these,
And he's gonna pull out
but that's
his
not
gun.
important.
He's gonna pull out his gun
Uh-huh.
and walk over to the ladder access and yank it down. Because,
Lizard's got shurikens like Wolverine in each finger.
and he sits there and waits. And waits. And as you guys sit there watching, you see the shadow of the thing zoom past you and dart into a shadow in the hallway from the lights and disappear.
Lizard's
Lucas-
just standing there.
Lucas is gonna look at you and go,
Oh, I didn't like that.
that's really not good. Well,
You're telling me.
So
It just
we've got-
chased me with its little blood claws.
so we've got brainwashing from what I've been told, and shadow monsters.
And religion.
Wait,
I wasn't gonna
But-
mention the religion, but it's implied.
was that not a sound effect?
What?
What?
I just heard something in my apartment complex go boom. And it's just like I just heard that off this. I was like, oh, it's probably something in
I
my
have bad
headset.
news.
No.
You have a shadow monster in your apartment building.
I'll put it
Congratulations.
the normal creepy music instead of the intense creepy music. And
Oh my
Lucas
god.
is gonna look at you and go, Liz, go back to the dining room table.
Yeah. Should I? I'm gonna put these in my room, and it's the 2 boxes that are very much labeled Mariella's diaries.
Diaries, and the other one says her belongings, and he's gonna look at you, look at them, and go, if you find anything embarrassing about me and them, burn it.
I won't. And then Lizard's gonna toss it in.
Toss it into your room and you shut it.
I will say now you know, but the thing is that Lucas knows, and Lucas will probably end up telling.
Good luck finding them.
And I assume you dash back downstairs.
Very much sweaty.
Yeah.
Like, very obviously, like, it's been rough.
Mariella is back at the table.
There's a reason Lizard needed to go to the upstairs
bathroom. She came back all
Lizard, you come back in.
She's just like this.
Drenched in sweat.
Very much grabs a glass of water and is like... shaking.
Lunch is coming close to an end. There's, of course, 2 more actions, which are Ollie and Jody's if Jody wants to take one. Ollie, what are you doing?
I mean, I have 2. Can I do 2?
Depends. Jody, do you have any plans? Alright, then you can take the 2 actions that are left.
Okay. So, first one, we're gonna use a little bit of telepathy. We're gonna put the thought in Jamie's head that they need to excuse themselves to go get a Coke from the freezer.
You put it into her head. You had the pronouns right the first time.
Okay, yeah.
I need you to roll to manipulate someone. You guys keep picking actions that have rolls.
What do I add to that?
That is plus your charm.
That's 4 on the die plus 1. Oh, sorry, 5 on the die plus 1 for 6.
So that's a failure by experience, as you're good at doing.
Yeah!
You fucking power leveler. Ellie, you put this thought into her head, and as you put it in, you kind of
I got out and went straight to New Hampshire.
Push yourself into her brain as well, as you know. And you push your consciousness in, and as you do to put this thought in her head, you feel something grab it and toss it back at your consciousness, shoving you out. She doesn't move.
Yeah, how about that Tampa Bay football team, huh? Yeah, how about them? Ollie's gonna try telepathy again. This time on Francisco.
You don't need my chicken. You don't need my chicken.
Welcome to my cats, y'all. Ollie's gonna put a thought into Francisco's head.
I manipulate someone again.
It's even worse. That's a 3 plus 1 for 4.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to decide.
I rolled like 4 or 5 times while Jill was doing her thing, and I was getting like 8s and 9s.
Okay. Well, mark experience again. But this time, when you go to put the thought in the head, you just hear kind of back. Ugh, fucking Dweeb's voice is now echoing in my ears. And he kind of looks at you, kicks you under the table again. Doesn't know you did it, but...
Just starts screaming in his head.
That would not end well.
I was
You
just
have
gonna
to
ask
blend in.
Lizard if they're there already.
Yeah. He's the one that's freaking out because he's hearing screaming in his head.
I'm real mad now because I could have used a move for my thing. Fuck me. I'm stupid. It's okay. Whatever. Like, it's literally a move to tell someone the truth.
Oh, do you have that?
I have trust me, yeah.
Trust me.
Oh, yeah, you do. Does that work on normal people?
Yes! It's
No,
literally
yeah.
a normal person.
We'll come back to that later then, because your sister does... Let me put it this way. Your sister doesn't not believe you. She just doesn't fully.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot that that's a thing I can do. I'm sorry, I
I
totally
didn't know you
forgot.
had that marked, is why I didn't tell you.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first things I picked.
That's probably why, because you haven't used it.
I've never used it before. I've never had a reason to.
Oh,
Now I do.
As Ollie, you feel the kick under your table. You feel Francisco go to get up and go, peace. And he walks out, and you watch as everyone in the room starts to dissipate and go their own directions. And the five of you are alone.
Have fun doing drugs.
What's up, Waylon?
I wanted to try and do one thing.
What you want to do?
Not really do, but more so like get a read on someone. I wanted to specifically try to get a read on Alejandro.
Alejandro kind of...
That's Elena's husband, right?
Yes, that is.
One day you'll pronounce it correctly.
Alejandro. Sorry.
No, Elena.
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 Oh, whatever.
He
Sorry.
gets up kind of shakily.
I'm going to be annoying about that, guys.
Stretches, and you watch him walk through the kitchen and out the door. It's right here. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong door. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
And he disappears outside. Because that is the door to the backyard/patio area. He doesn't seem to kind of even take a second glance at any of you. You see him squeeze his wife's shoulder as he walks by.
What about the rest of his family? How does he look at them at all? Any
Most of
passing
them are already
glances? Any odd
Most of them
behavior?
are already gone by the time he gets up. Because, well, it takes him a minute. He's a bit older. But all the kids make sure to nod at him as they leave. Kind of showing, a bit of respect. Same with his daughter. Elena doesn't even glance at him as he goes, though.
Hey, Jamie.
Yeah?
Switch. You have anything going on today?
I'm going to go do my studies in the library.
Cool. So yeah, I totally got homework too. Do you have is there room for another study buddy or something?
There's always plenty of room in the library.
Cool. Yeah, you mind if I come with?
Of course not, cousin.
Yeah, cousin. Yeah. Cool. When are you going?
Couple minutes, and she's gonna get up and walk away.
Right. Oh, okay. Good talk. Yeah. Mama, I have homework I have to do. Very important homework. Very, making sure that I'm passing all of my classes homework. No, it's fine. Jamie is going to the library to do her homework, and you know how when you study among books, there's that reverse osmosis that happens. So
I would prefer if
that's...
you went with someone else as well.
But, do you not trust Jamie, Mama?
Don't trust you. And you know that's fair.
Okay, Mama, that one hurt. Okay,
Take Lizard with you.
Sure, or we could take Jody if Lizard wants to take a nap.
Sure.
That was a mighty big bathroom break. I want you to be exhausted.
Jody, please, can you
Yeah.
take them? You can drive my car if you need to.
Don't forget, Jody has the college degree, Mom. So Jody is gonna be great help.
Do you know how to drive, Jody? I don't think I've ever. Does Jody know how to drive? I don't know because I've never
hold on.
seen Jody drive.
Stop real quick, because I got lost. I was answering someone's question. Where are you guys going?
The library.
There's a library here, I think, right?
There's a library on the second floor,
yeah,
Darren.
here.
There's
Yeah,
a
there's
couple
a
of
library
libraries
the
here.
here.
pre-med part?
Jody's gonna hang out in the library with us and help me with my homework.
On the
Please.
second.
Okay.
Ollie,
Yeah.
you would know that. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought I thought Jamie was talking about the public library.
No.
Yeah, no, we'll have a good study session.
Just, Jody, just keep an eye on them, please. And it's not just Ali, you know that, right? Can't tell. You know? Sorry, it's a stressful situation. You know that, right? There's something weird going on in my family, so I'm just kind of freaking out a little bit about it. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Jody.
Becca,
Sincerely, thank you.
are you intentionally making your voice sound deeper? Okay, thank God. Okay,
Yeah, you were doing a good job.
okay, you're doing a very good job.
She does know we're Jody. Like, that's Jody's voice, dude.
The problem is she talks so little as Jody because Jody's an
True.
action person. You guys don't notice it very
Yeah,
often.
okay. I'm sorry. Like, it's
Okay.
good. It's good.
I know. It's been the whole time, Connor. It's been more than that, actually.
It's one like
We're on
15.
session
There's
15.
like 14.
Only for 8 though.
15, yeah.
Anyway,
It's only been Jody for 8
So
episodes.
you three are going upstairs to the library, correct?
Yes.
What are the other two doing before we split off and follow you three?
Do you
There's 3 of us.
need some
I-
help?
I
with
thought
3 of
that?
us.
was
not-
going.
Are you? No, Lizard's
I
not. I don't think
do
Lizard's
have a
going
college
with them, are you?
Oh,
I
no.
think Lizard,
Absolutely not.
Sorry, I thought you guys were going to the library. What are the three of you doing? There's still a good bit of the house most of you have not explored. Mariella, you don't really need to explore it. You know the house. I've
yeah.
given you a map of it before.
I'm
But
gonna.
but there are people scattered everywhere.
Do we have a group chat?
I
Like
Yeah.
a text
Oh,
like a
yeah.
text chat?
Waylon
I would
does-
Oh,
assume.
absolutely.
Waylon
guys-
doesn't know what's going on, but yeah.
It's the only text thread that's on Waylon's phone.
Okay.
It's all
Uh,
marked as red because he doesn't really understand.
Lizard has their phone under the table and isn't looking but is sending shadow monster in attic tried to kill me, was not pooping.
Bing.
The whole group chat.
In
In case you were curious.
I'm not.
Waylon's phone isn't on vibrate, so it just keeps pinging the entire time.
Mariella's
have
not
you
gonna
know I
respond
was
to that
pre-med.
until she's gonna go back to her room, I think.
Yes.
Either that or go talk to Ariana, but I think I'm gonna
Waylon, what
wait
are you
for
doing?
If nobody needs Waylon, he'll probably go off to speak to Alejandro.
Okay, and he's
Like,
out back.
is the library
Lizard, what are you
here?
doing?
Going back to my room to look through some sick
She was
diaries.
Fair enough. Alright, we're
Oh,
gonna follow
And
God.
with all the lights on.
I have to write what's in there now. Fuck.
We're gonna follow the two first, since they knew the game plan. So you guys head, hold on, to the second floor. You come up here, very familiar landing that you've been on before. You walk through the home gym, go into this little hallway area where you know there's a piano sitting there. Because bougie.
Mariella, do I look stupid?
Not much else in this room beyond the piano. And you continue to walk into, and you have to give me a second, this is not a small room, the library.
Yes, and I am here.
It is a
as well.
beautiful home library. Like,
Yes.
if there's anywhere in this house that shows the bougie money, it's
Yeah,
this room
I,
right
I
now.
try to deepen.
You see
I
Jamie
did
sitting
it
at one of the tables with a book
the
in
whole
front of her,
time.
and
Did
there
you
are
only just
shelves
notice?
upon shelves of the books that some of them look like they've never been opened, others look like they've been opened dozens upon dozens of times. These
I'll read my books
also go up
the
pretty high.
whole time.
so while none of you are
Been like
particularly
8
short, you will
sessions.
need a step stool to get some of the stuff on the higher shelves.
I don't know. I can't count.
Jamie has a
It's-
theology book open in front of her, and she is taking notes.
8.
What are you studying?
Grandma assigned me homework since school hasn't given me much, so learning some stuff about, The important things.
Like what?
God, his messages. How to stay pure and stay away from temptation.
That's all really important. You know, that temptation, it can come at you from anywhere. Especially when, you know, when mama has control of the Spotify playlist. What kind of messages are, like text messages, or like does he call you?
Are you talking in general?
I'm talking about God, because you were talking about his messages,
God
which are
doesn't.
really important.
God doesn't often talk back to those of us. He usually sends messages through other means.
Oh, how does he do that?
Signs.
You get like
that he-
letters?
Angels. The like.
Yeah, angels. Yeah, totally. They're totally a thing. Have you talked to any of these angels before?
No. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Although I think sometimes I hear them.
Cool. When you hear them?
On occasion. Not very
Yeah?
often.
Are you like sleeping, or like is it when you're on a walk, or like do you have to be in a specific room?
It just happens. Sometimes he just speaks to me.
Priorities.
He. Oh, who's he? Does your angel friend have a name?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
New is a
So
strong word.
okay. Well, that's cool. I'm kind of interested in that, and Ollie's kind of looking at Jody like, "Yo, pay attention." So where did you meet your angel friend? Or yeah.
I don't know. He was just here one day. About a week ago.
About a week ago. Okay. Got it. So like a week ago, he just like showed up at the house.
No, he's just in my brain. He talks to me in my head.
Okay. So
Great time
like
for music to stop.
a week
Did the music
ago. No, it's still going.
It paused
Oh, no,
and then it
it-
kept going.
It was because it was the end of the song.
Yep.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Good timing.
Okay. So like a week ago, the angel friend showed up in your brain. Was this like one of those like enlightenment things? Like were you at like church or something?
She's just gonna kind of tilt her head at you and go, I need to go back to work.
Oh, okay.
And
Did
you're
your
gonna
angel friend tell you that one?
No, I just don't want Grandma to come in here and not see me done with my work.
Will you get in trouble?
No, we have to get it done before we go to church tonight. Well, the nicer church. Grandma doesn't like going to that one down the road.
Why not?
She doesn't like the priest. The pastor there is not her type.
Right. So if I'm interested in going to church and meeting your angel friend, I should make sure I get my work done and not go to the church down the road.
I don't know. And she's gonna go back to her work and start to ignore you. Anything
Right.
else you try to ask her, you will get no answer.
Ollie is immediately popping the sight on her.
Let me think. As you look at her, you see what looks to be a shadowy haze around her head. But there's no distinct knowledge of anything you could know of. It's just a haze over her head.
Okay.
1 second before we go any further. Jody, you've been sitting here listening to this conversation. Are you doing anything beyond listening?
What the fuck?
I ended up
hate people. I want to go home, Dad.
Are you
I
just
ended up on a mission by accident.
Are you just texting to keeping them informed, or are you using government connections? Right, what are you looking for? What's your question? Go ahead and roll your 2d6 plus your charm. 0. Doesn't hurt you. You got a 7? You get a text back from, let's go, Kyle. And Kyle goes, religion stuff, especially with Catholicism, is always kind of difficult to exactly pin. There's a lot of overlap because, you know, Catholics kind of stole a lot of local religions, so things can masquerade around in Catholicism quite easily. Could be something as simple as a lonely spirit, playing jokes, could be a curse, could be a demon, could be an angel that's gone rogue. Essentially, if you've got something talking in someone's head, talking about religion, it's definitely an outside influence. It's not something that's suddenly changed, and it's probably something that's got a continuous connection.
That's still
That's all I got for you. Jamie continues to work.
Which one was Jamie's mom again?
That is Ariana.
Okay.
That's Mariella's sister.
Yeah. No,
You
I
only
remember
have
Ariana's.
one Dia. One Dia, one Dio. Dias on Dios. Anyway,
Dia.
you have one.
One Dia. Yeah.
One Dia. Yeah,
Got it, got it.
you have Ariana is like my only sibling, so.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I mean, you might have on the other side, but I don't think you do. But Lucas doesn't matter.
Before, I was about to say, if you're both done, we're gonna jump.
Yeah. Hey, Jody. Tell you what would be really cool. Remember that thing that you were talking to me about, that had to do with the exercise routine and staying healthy? My Dia would absolutely love to hear everything about that, I think, so we should go talk to her. What do you think? Because I think I'm done with my homework. Yeah, I agree. Let's go. Hey, yeah, Jamie, I'll see you at church tonight for the super religious things. Okay, cool, bye.
She doesn't even look up.
Cool. Okay, that's actually, thank you.
You glance it over, all of it's correct. She didn't miss a
fucking
single
nerd.
question.
Dios man, we gotta hang out more, dude.
I love Punnett squares.
Alright, so we're
Okay.
gonna jump over to Waylon.
She's gonna
Actually, yeah, we'll jump
take
over to
out her
Waylon.
phone,
Waylon, you go out
kinda
back into
surreptitiously
the
and text
backyard,
her
which
agency.
doesn't really have any furniture on 'cause I did it and then I lost
It's
that
a
one,
background.
so
Who cares?
I don't care enough.
Bro, what the fuck is
Um,
going on here? I'm so freaked out right now. My anxiety's out of the roof.
This whole little
No.
enclosed area is the back patio.
Mhm.
And as you come out, it's pretty simple. It's got
she's
some nice
using
patio
government
furniture,
connections.
table, some chairs, porch swing, and one of those grills that are like
She
really bougie because
wants
it's a
to
gas and a
know
charcoal grill
what
fusion,
she's
'cause one
kind
side's
of
gas,
gonna
the other one's
describe
charcoal.
the symptoms
nice
and what we
quality.
know
I
so
think we
far.
have one of those.
I
And
said it was
kind
bougie.
of ask if
Shell.
anyone's like
Uh,
heard
And you kind of glance out. The backyard's nicely
basically
taken care of. You see
something
housekeeper
maybe religious
running around,
related
keeping that all in
that
check.
can talk to people.
You see the shed out back as well. You can see the
telepathically
housekeeper
and
or not housekeeper, the
change their
groundskeeper going in and out,
behavior.
pulling out stuff like the shears.
and like in these
Sitting at the table though is Angela and Alejandro playing dominoes.
is a
Angela
fat zero.
is-
The sister.
That's
Oh no,
a
not,
seven.
not sister. That is the daughter, the oldest daughter.
Yes.
You
yeah.
have not
That's
interacted with her
pretty-
yet.
Okay, sister. When I was saying sister, I meant like
Hold on. Let me make this easier.
Mariella's sister.
Mariella's sister is Ariana.
Ari.
I'm sorry.
First, you guys do this to me with J names in the actual fucking group, and now you do this to me with A names in this fucking game.
I'm sorry.
Can we get a family tree,
Yeah.
Literally, that's what I'm typing up. Don't worry.
please? Thank you very much.
Listen, I gave names that were very Cuban. Well, Angela's probably not that Cuban, but Francisco definitely is, and so is Alejandro. Definitely is. I didn't want to give Alejandro was my dad's name, and I gave a character my dad's name, but like it is the most common Spanish name, so. But I didn't give my mom. My mom has the most common Spanish name
Thanks,
too.
Kyle.
I didn't give her that. I didn't give her the mom that. But Ali is named after my dad.
All right.
Like my
That's the
character's
first
dad.
list. That's the immediate family, and then Alicia is the housekeeper, and Carter
Got it.
is
Okay.
the groundskeeper.
So, basically, Angela, Francisco, and Jamie are all Ariana and the deadbeat dad's kids.
Right.
Yes.
Got it. Just wanted to clarify it for my brain.
Yeah, you're good. There's your list. Since
And
it's a lot of names.
I will say Francisco is is Ali's age. Angela, I believe, is a senior in high school, and
Angela's in college.
She's
Or
in college, that's right.
applying to colleges.
so she's a senior in high school.
She's already graduated. She's taking a leap year.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that part.
Good for
Yeah,
her.
and then Jamie is like 10. So
But you see them sitting there, both very concentrated on their dominoes game. And as you come out, Alejandro looks at you and goes, "You want in?"
I think I might just step in when you guys have the opportunity. Don't worry, you can finish up this game.
Don't worry. And he puts down his last piece. It's over.
That
And you hear
sounds
Angela
like
cuss
a
under her
great
breath.
idea.
Why
Let's
can't I
go.
ever see you? I've got 30 years of experience on you, kid. Come on, reset.
Old Cuban men, they love this game. I've had my fair share of run-ins with folks like this.
So you get a sheet of completed
Don't worry.
weird
work back from
question.
Jody.
Does Waylon speak Spanish?
Yes.
He speaks Portuguese, actually.
I was gonna say if
I was about to
If,
say, you picked up some Spanish, but not enough to speak it fluently.
Exactly, because
yeah, okay. 'Cause I was
let
gonna
me
say
double check to make sure I'm right.
otherwise, like
it's been a
I
while
would
since I did
assume this whole
some
conversation's
rolls.
happening.
Oh no, I take it back. No, he speaks Spanish.
Then this
Oh.
whole conversation's probably
Yeah,
happening. in
I
Spanish.
was wrong. Double checking. It is
Because
Spanish.
you were in,
This is
You
a
were in Puerto
favor,
Rico,
don't
so yeah.
count on
Puerto
it.
Rico and Argentina.
Yeah, it would be Spanish then.
uh,
yeah.
he actually says this to you in Spanish and is quite shocked you say it back.
Yeah, and he probably still has like a bit of an accent, but like
The fact that you're
he's practiced
speaking
enough that he can respond easily.
The fact you're speaking it impresses him enough. And he motions you to sit down and that you guys reset the table.
Yeah, and Waylon is like he has his cane with him, and he is kind of like he's doing his I'm kind of an older guy act, so he has the cane with him. He's kind of walking with it, but not like hobbling. More so like I need this for help.
And you can kind of actually get a closer look at him now. And he's very much... Have you ever seen someone who got tanned a lot as a younger person and they get older and their skin kind of gets leathery?
Yeah, their face is like shoe leather.
Yeah, he's got that kind of skin tone and complexion. Shaved head, graying face stubble. Not really short, not really tall. He's about 5'8". And it looks like he played a lot of sports in his youth, but doesn't do much now as an adult. Dark brown eyes that match Mariella's. Overall, kind of what you would expect from an older Cuban gentleman. Angela, on the other hand, is about 19. She's kind of got that mid skin tone of brown, like little bit darker than Michelle, but not a shit ton darker than Michelle.
Yeah.
With these short brown curls that she's actually got cut really close to her head in a pixie cut. And she's got these hazel brown eyes, and she smiles at you, and it's kind of makes you want to smile back at her. It's one of those smiles that just feel genuine and kind.
And yeah, Waylon's going to be pleasant. He'll give him a smile and a polite nod.
And the table is set back up. So how do you like our house?
I think it's a pretty lovely place. If I had a larger family, I might just have one like it, but to be honest with you, I don't need a whole lot.
Sometimes God gives you everything you need.
Indeed.
As you look at him and he says that, you do notice he is wearing just a simple golden cross.
Waylon does not wear any religious symbology on him.
Yeah.
But he can talk shop.
Hopefully this weekend goes pretty well. My wife's been looking forward to it for a little while now.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to have things that are going smoothly, a bit quieter than usual, you know.
It is quiet, it's a bit weird, but my family sometimes gets a little antsy around strangers. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. Plenty of folks can be cautious around strangers. It is how it is. Anyways, y'all seem like a decent enough sort, so I don't have any problems with it. People will come out of their shells when they feel the need to. It's not a big deal. I will say, I am curious. What exactly is going on with the youngin' with the blue hair?
Oh,
You
Jamie.
don't exactly see that in God-fearing types, if you
Jamie's
don't mind
always-
me saying.
Jamie's always been an Angela cuts in here. Jamie's a wild child, but it is who she is. She'd rather be, well, usually rather be covered in mud.
She'd rather be covered in mud and she's wearing a dress. Talking about religion. Pardon me, I don't mean to judge. It's just peculiar, you know.
It's weird, and I don't really like it. And at this point, Alejandro goes, sometimes people change. Yeah, but it was kind of overnight, don't you think? Some people change that quickly. He just kind of says that a little bit harsher.
I'd like to try and get a read on him. Why is he so convicted that it was? Is he being stubborn? Like, is he just not willing to accept it? Like, or is he like, they changed overnight? Don't worry about it. Like, I'd like to roll against him, try and figure out what the fuck's going on there.
Not really a role for well, no, there's not really a role for this kind of thing. But I'm gonna say, just because, you know, we'll assume I'm getting too old for this shit, but since it's not really a role needed thing, I'll just kind of give this to you because you're not manipulating someone and there's nothing really involved. It very much feels like someone who doesn't want family business discussed in front of strangers.
It stays in the family. Got it.
It's that tone you've heard parents use when their kids are about to start blabbing about family finances. Which I got a lot.
Don't worry. So did I.
But they go kind of quiet, and then Angela kind of goes, she's fine. She'll be okay. It's probably just a phase.
Yeah, it might be. Then again, you never know. Some folks change their religion overnight.
Yeah.
Normally
I'm
it
gonna-
takes something big, though.
I'm gonna go. And she's gonna
That's
get
fine.
up and walk inside, leaving you alone with Alejandro.
Pretty good at this game, man.
Got 30 plus years at it, of course I am.
Mm.
Started learning how to play as a kid, and didn't start picking up more professionally until after the girls were born. Well, professionally as you can get, playing at a table
Not
with a
mu-
bunch of old Cuban men.
That's damn near professional anyways. Spent plenty of time over in Florida, down by, you know, Cuban neighborhoods. Pop by a lot of folks playing dominoes, so don't worry, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all take it pretty seriously.
So, for the sake of fun, Connor.
Yeah.
Want to roll 2d6?
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna
I wonder
roll with
how-
a -1 because you are playing against someone who plays it every day.
I am playing against a guy who is damn good at it.
Yeah, but it's game of chance on this one.
It is. I got a... So it'd be a 9 total -1. 8.
Alright, as you guys play, you feel yourself putting down a lot more pieces than him, and then finally, you set down your last and he doesn't. Wow. A lot better than I thought you'd be.
Yeah. Not a lot of folks expect much from the white boy from West Virginia, but occasionally I can pull something out of my hat.
Suppose. Then again, you look like you've been around the block for a while.
I really have, to be honest. I mean,
Why don't
I
you ask
can't...
what you really want to be asking? You're sitting there antsy bouncing your leg.
I see you're pretty good at reading people, aren't you?
I've spent my life around my wife. You gotta learn how to read her because she doesn't want to talk very much.
I learned the same thing from my mom.
Wow.
Don't worry, I get it.
No one by herself, really.
You gotta learn to do what they want without actually asking.
Indeed.
I was mostly curious about the whole situation with the kiddo, to be honest with you. I understand it's family business, I do, but that kind of
wish-
change is a scary thing, man. You know that.
I wish I could tell you more, but I don't honestly
No way.
know. She went over to her friend's house one night, came back home. Different. Elena drove her over, Elena drove her back. Between her being there and coming back, she was different. She was wearing her ripped khaki pants and kind of, I'm gonna say gross shirt because she probably was rolling around the mud before she walked over. And she came back and immediately threw them in the trash can. And pulled out a dress her grandmother bought her last Christmas. I don't know. Angela's right, though. Things like this is... I'm worried about her. Elena's tickled pink, though.
You know, I hope you don't mind me mentioning a little bit about my personal life to you, but I can say my father was always a bit more quiet about his religious views compared to my mother. She was Ashkenazi and he was a Christian boy.
Be difficult.
They managed. I don't know. It's weird, the whole situation here.
Trust me, you've not been around a lot of Cuban Catholics before, have you?
No. You don't
There's
see
gonna
a
be-
lot of you don't see a lot of Catholics down south. You see a lot more Baptists.
You're gonna see some
They're scary.
things in this house that you're probably gonna think are witchcraft, to be honest with you.
I've
Michelle,
seen
how
plenty
do you
of that.
pronounce the word? Because I'm not sure.
Which one?
The one that starts with an S? Santira?
Oh, Santeria.
Santeria.
My wife is more in the practicing of Santeria than I am. And passed it on a little bit to the kids, but nothing serious. I know, Mariella used to keep a pin in Ollie's clothes.
Well, Santeria. Tradition. Yeah.
I would say the word, alabache,
Asabache. Asabache.
asabache. Probably still around here somewhere if you go looking for them. There's sage and lavender in the kitchen. I think my wife even put a frozen cup with someone's name in it in the freezer.
Mhm.
I've never been much one to believe it, but She feels very
Everybody's got
strongly.
their own. Everybody has their own things. Grew up celebrating Hanukkah and Christmas, so I get it. One more game?
One more game. And you guys start to play. And unless you have anything else to ask him, pull away and head on to the next person.
I'm good.
So, Lizard or Mariella? Which one do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Alright.
I'm gonna head back to my room.
Okay. Lucas has left the room for the time being. All his stuff is there, though.
I'm gonna look through his stuff.
It was coming. So you kind of walk into the room. Also, Connor, my mom literally started singing that when I was explaining this to her too.
I love that
And
song.
I know Jill was singing it as well. Mariella, you walk in, and a little corner of the room is all his stuff, very much looking like he's trying to not inconvenience you by being here. It's just a suitcase and a backpack, though. Do you want to start digging through it?
Because I see, here's the thing. In Mariella's head, it's like, if Ali gets the chance to do it, they're gonna do it. And I'd like to cut them off at the pass, to be honest.
Normally you would ask a question about this, but this is mainly for me to see how well you can dig through it. Just roll 2d6 plus sharp. If you fail, you can still mark experience on this one, because it is investigative mystery, but it's not the questions.
Okay. Okay, I just want to check something. Okay, oh, I have plus 2 sharp. A 7 plus 2, so 9.
Alright, you kind of start digging through and you see his usual work stuff. Not a whole lot of interesting things with that, just a few outfits, but his wallet is sitting there, along with his gun and his badge.
I'm going through the wallet. Sorry.
Why'd you get that close to the microphone?
Yes.
I want to get into the microphone.
Finally, you open his wallet, and the very first thing you see is his driver's license and a piece of paper that is kind of haphazardly shoved behind it.
I'm taking out that paper.
On it is Spanish. And you start to read it and you recognize they're his wedding vows. That he learned how to speak Spanish in order to do at your wedding. In it, of course, are the lines about how he would always do his best to protect you and anyone else. How he would love you until the end. And how he wished to always have you in his life. All in Spanish. There's more, but those are the things that you remember him most saying.
Why does he still have this?
As you read the Spanish, though, you get to the bottom, and it is in English. And it's a lot fresher ink. And all it says is, I'm sorry I wasn't the man you wanted me to be. I'm not even the man I want to be. I hope I get to see you happy again one day, even if it can't be with me.
Oh no. Oh no. Why do you do this to me?
Oh,
Do you want to keep digging through the wallet?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep getting
Oh. I feel bad for White Bread Hummus or whatever his name is.
You dig more into the
Not a
wallet.
bad guy.
You see there's a picture in his, what should be the cash part, but he doesn't carry cash. And you pull it out. It's a Christmas photo of when you were still together. When Ollie was maybe 34 years old. It looks really crinkled, like he takes it out of his wallet a lot to look at it. And written on it are the words, they, them. Remember that.
Oh no. Oh, she's already. Oh god, this is bad for her. It's already just. No. No. Gonna put everything back.
Jill, you remember I told you I was gonna hurt your feelings?
You hurt my feelings so bad. This is hurting me.
Mariella,
Oh, no.
as
I
you read
already see this path and I don't like it, but also it's fine.
As you read this and put it back in his bag, you're reminded of the good times you did have with him, as well as the bad. And having read that, you're starting to question why the bad were bad. Why did he act the way he did? Why did he leave for long hours? If this is what he wanted. If he wanted us to be a family, why was he constantly gone? But as you put it back in the wallet and stand up to walk away, he walks back in the room. Everything okay at lunch?
No, but yes. Why do you still have the vows
What are you talking about?
in your wallet?
You dug through my stuff?
Have you met me? I do that all the time.
I don't think that's really any of your business right now, Mariella.
I'm
Mariella,
confused.
if you want him to talk, I will tell you this because you do know people well enough to know this. You're either going to have to empathy read him or manipulate someone. Your choice.
I mean, I have a third choice. I have mom voice.
You do. Make a decision.
Is that actually gonna work on Dad? Ollie from the ether is going, oh, holy shit.
Mom voice.
Alright, give role play so I can decide how well it goes.
Okay. Look, I know I shouldn't have gone through your things, but you've also been hiding a lot. And you left us all the time. And I wanted nothing more than for things to work out. But I couldn't. You were never there. And you never told me what you were doing. And then I find out that you're doing supernatural things. You're working on supernatural things, and that's new. And you're putting yourself in danger, and I don't know what's going on with you anymore. And I can't in good conscience have Ali near, like, I don't know what's going on, and I want.
Mariella. You remember about a year before the divorce, I stopped working as much. I was coming home, spending more time with you and Ollie, trying to make things work. One of those nights I was coming home, I was still hunting the supernatural at the time. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been doing it since I was 15. Probably
This whole time?
my entire life. My family was in it.
What?
I was coming home early. I was gonna surprise you. I had flowers, I had chocolates, I had a little new Game Boy toy for Ollie. You guys weren't home, but a vampire was.
What?
I had been working a case, you don't think blood smuggling would be that big a deal until you realize people hunt other humans down to just join them fully to get easy access. Especially since certain disorders and stuff taste different. Becomes fun for some of them. I was in the middle of hunting down a ring. Apparently, this guy knew who I was. He was sitting in our bedroom waiting, Mariella. So I did what I had to do and I killed him. I cleaned up the blood before you and Ollie got back. And I realized you weren't safe when I was home. You weren't safe when I was there. Some of those long nights, the ones I stayed late for work, I wasn't staying late. I was sitting outside our house watching. And sometimes it was a good thing I was watching. Because things did try to come. So when you started growing distant and angry, I let you think I was neglectful. Because it was better for you to hate me than to be dead. I can't see that. I couldn't lose you and Ollie. Please quit that. I'm trying to be serious.
I'm like trying to process things, y'all. Stop.
I couldn't sit
Conversation
there.
later is gonna be hella awkward. Oh my god.
I couldn't sit there and let my life decisions, things that I couldn't get out of by this point in my life, because no matter what I did, there would be more. Come and take you, and I will cut all of you. I'm going to make it so none of you can fucking talk in the chat. Don't challenge me.
Okay. I'm gonna I have it on another screen, so I can't even see it.
I let you fall away from me. I let Ollie kind of grow to hate me. Because it was better than you guys ending up in my line of work, and I still fucked that up.
Can I say something?
What?
We're in a lot more deep than you realize.
Well, I know that now, obviously, but would you have
So-
believed me 10 years ago?
Probably not.
Yeah.
But
I would, again,
here's the thing. I get why. You okay?
yeah, I choked on my drink. Continue.
Oh, that's good. I get why. I understand now. But hiding it now kind of is pointless.
I'm not hiding the supernatural from you anymore. Mariella, you called me about werewolves last month.
Yeah. I don't know. Having it out in the open maybe changes things.
Let's talk about when this changes things when we're not currently what and seems to be a potentially life or
I
death
mean, I also
situation.
wouldn't give my mother the satisfaction of getting back together with you here.
And he's just gonna pause, pick up his laptop, and walk out of the room because he doesn't know what to say to that. And as he walks out in the hallway, you can see him sit down on one of the couches and straight to work, vehemently not looking up.
Hey man, feelings never died on her end.
They didn't die on his end either, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really sad, touching moment.
Yeah, you guys are too
Sorry.
busy making jokes.
I was genuinely invested. I'm very invested in this
Yeah,
relationship.
me too. I'm really
Can I say-
Personally.
I hope
Listen,
I hope Saltine Middle Class does a very good job in his new relationship.
I like Lucas, but come on.
Come on.
guys
There's
don't
a
realize-
reason why he yeah. You're welcome for Lucas, by the way.
Literally,
Oh
I
man.
know, it's great.
Jace went, I want the most white bread dad, and Michelle went, here's my type, and they fused.
Yeah.
And they were the same thing.
It's so true.
Literally, the whole concept of Lucas was, it started as, this is the whitest dude. Just
And then I went-
the whitest dude.
And then I was just like, cool, here's what I'm attracted to.
And it was just a circle.
Oh yeah, it just
It really was.
No,
I can't even laugh.
it wasn't even.
yeah.
It was
Just
just
I have a
it
weakness
was
for
just a
white
circle on a
boys.
white piece
So-
of paper.
Leave me alone. I have a weakness for white boys. And it's a
Corporate
shame.
bank.
I would like to thank all of the Harlequin novels that I read way too young for that acting I just did,
There you go.
and all of the romance novels I definitely shouldn't have read because they were way too adult.
And all the soap operas I sat at home and watched.
Oh god.
Jill, what were
when
you
I was
saying?
sick.
I was just gonna say, it reminds me of that meme, the like, corporate needs you to find the difference between these two photos.
They're the same.
They're the same picture.
No, it's from The Office.
But,
Weirdly enough, that's from The Office.
the,
Base,
the white bread of TV, if you will.
Yes, base Lucas is literally drunk.
Hold on. You're calling The Office the white bread of TV when Friends exists?
It is also the white bread of TV.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Here's the difference. The Office is at least still a little bit fresh. Friends is as dry as a saltine cracker. There you go.
They're both saltine crackers for
Yeah,
me.
basically.
That's fair.
But it at least
But-
came out recently.
I mean, Jill, you're up next. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lizard, you
hold
are
on.
sitting in your bedroom. Hold on, let me check something real quick. I'm gonna put us on the 3rd floor real quick. Lizard, where's your room in relation? Okay. You couldn't hear that conversation.
Lucas comes out of the room. Lizard. You guys okay?
I'm sorry.
Able to see how
I'm
much of
so
it you could
sorry.
find.
The way
But
I
Lizard,
have
you're
my-
sitting on your bed. I'm assuming reading?
Oh yeah. Specifically looking for like Mariella like pining for Lucas anywhere.
You find that pretty easily when you get to the
Yes.
ones where she starts talking about being 16.
Yeah, like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And
And
that's when she met him.
the very
So
first
she's like a
words
junior
on
in
it
high
are, I met such a charming person tonight.
At like a college party.
The writing's a little
That
slurred
she's-
because she'd been a little tipsy.
Yeah, a college party that it was a college party that she snuck into, and it was like the first time she had ever snuck into anything. It was like her first like rebellious moment.
Lizard's taking pictures of every page and sending them directly to Ollie. I found these in the attic when I was getting chased
Oh,
by the shadow
Jesus
monster.
Christ.
Hey, Lizard.
Yeah.
I hate to keep doing this to you.
Don't. You don't have to.
Do me a favor.
I don't want to.
It's not really a bad situation.
Sure. I'll do just that. Hold
Remember,
on,
it's one rope.
Okay, I'm picking out the dice I think look the luckiest. Those ones are cute. Okay, and what's it plus?
Sharp.
Sharp? Okay, so that's 8 on the die plus 2.
Oh, so you got a full success.
Full success.
Um,
How will I die today?
How am I about to be killed?
I'm gonna. It's still the same questions from earlier, but only really 2 of them apply out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Which
So-
are?
That's. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed, and what's the biggest, and what's most vulnerable to me?
Well, is there anything I haven't noticed?
Blizzard, as you're reading, you can feel eyes staring at you, and you see, as you glance up, a shadow being sitting in the top corner of your room above the door.
I love Hereditary.
Go. I don't need you. Hold on. I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
Meow.
When the DM is looking away, I take off.
It's just staring at you. What's most
Blizzard's-
vulnerable to you right now is the fact it's over top your doorway.
Lizard is gonna, without taking their eyes off of it, take their phone and take a picture of it.
Before you go any further, this is actually an important question. Flash on or off?
I mean, it's probably not on because Blizzard is 19 years old and does not use Flash.
Okay. You take a picture of it. Doesn't really move.
As much as I wish Flash was on because I have a feeling
Yeah.
it'll do something good.
Yeah. You have to be in character. I
Um,
get you.
Yeah. So Lizard's taking the picture and just hoping, without looking at the phone, that she's hitting the right contacts, trying to send it to literally anyone.
Hold on. I want you to do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
I know you don't have a D4, so just roll a 1d6.
I was gonna
Okie
say,
dokie.
Ollie would have been texting back.
No, I'm saying which one she hit. 'Cause she hit a random contact.
That's a nasty 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, actually, on my screen when I counted it out, because I was going through the rows and then going back through, so you had a chance of Waylon and Ollie twice. You hit Ollie.
This is
I was gonna say one thing. If we were going down a list, Waylon would be the last person. She wouldn't have texted Waylon anytime recently.
I was going by the camera
Fair
screen in
enough.
front of me. So yeah, you send that text to Ollie. Ollie, you are still standing around with Jody. You get a text directly from Lizard.
Okay. Well, I've been texting them back and forth. Open it.
You see a shadowy creature with dark, almost what looks to be stone-like teeth now that are just as black as the rest of its body.
Ollie is gonna grab Jody's wrist and teleport them into Liz's room.
Lizard just starts screaming.
Yeah, you have teleportation.
Yep. And I can
Dimension door!
I can see the room because I can see the picture and I know these rooms.
Pulling a Rudy!
As you teleport into the room, you can both see in that top right corner, you pop in beside Lizard, that creature sitting there snarling.
By the way, Ollie, because I gotta use shadows, Ollie literally grabs a shadow on the wall, pulls us into the wall, and then we pop out of the wall, like right at like the foot of Liz's bed, out of the wall.
As you do that, you see the creature sitting up in the top corner watching.
Hard cut 2. Waylon still playing dominoes with Mariella's dad.
Mark, inside bedroom, just brain exploding.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Can I?
You petting. You need to elaborate.
Yeah, I'm gonna what do I need to do? We're gonna jinx. We're gonna jinx. I'm gonna try and grab this thing. I'm gonna try and grab it.
Yeah, they're both the
All right.
white.
If you're rolling to that's a cool roll.
Hey, Jace, I'm gonna tell you something you're gonna hate.
Yeah.
It's a -1.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect. This is fine. This is awesome. I love it. Let's see here. That's 6 on the die. Plus 3 is 9. -1 is 8.
Alright, so you get
So
to
I
hold
hold
1.
one.
What do you want to do?
Cool. I'm gonna grab it.
Alright, you're going to reach up and grab the thing, and it struggles in its grip and starts to reach out and try to claw, but it's definitely in your grasp for the moment.
What the fuck is this thing?
They tried to
Hear
kill me!
from my room.
I'm gonna be honest. No.
It was in the attic!
No.
Ollie's trying to pull it out of the
Hold on.
wall.
Let me elaborate real quick, because you would know this, Mariella. Your mom rents these out as Airbnbs quite frequently, so all of these
Yeah, so
rooms
they're
are well
soundproofed.
soundproofed.
She don't want to
Yeah,
hear.
that makes-
She don't want to hear nobody fucking.
Okay.
Snarling and grabbing
And in the
and
backyard,
clawing at-
damn, you beat me again.
You can see Waylon out the window.
He's just playing dominoes.
Opens door, checks
Actually,
on Lucas.
You wouldn't be able to see it out. Oh no, you would be able to see it
You
out.
would
of
be able
Lizard's
to.
window.
Literally, Mariella's just like
Okay, that's
opening the door.
so that's the thumbnail, right? Everybody freaking out in the bedroom while Waylon's in the background playing dominoes.
Cut back to Waylon. In the background, you just see them waving their arms in the window.
I actually did want to ask Lucas something, but I'm gonna wait.
Oh my god.
Because
We have suppressing matters to attend to.
After this,
not about that. No. I wanted to ask. I had actually the intention to ask him about
Beat
something
my
else.
dad in dominoes. God.
we'll get back to it after this. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
What are you doing, Ollie? It's grabbing and clawing at the shadows, pulling away at your grasp.
Ollie's trying to pull it out. Jody, flashlight!
I don't own a flashlight.
As
You would have a military flashlight, which can literally blind people like immediately.
you do this, you hear it let out a gargled, pained scream, and Ollie, the shadows that were holding it, while they're still there, it whips its way out and shoves itself under the door, and it's gone.
What the okay. It was screaming.
It tried to kill me in the attic.
There you
And
go.
then it was here. Fuck.
Okay. 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 That's a new one.
Lizard's gonna poke her head out of the door. Are there any lamps out in the hallway?
Let me check the map. No, it's all overhead lighting.
Fuck.
Can I see where it went with my sight? Can I see? Did it leave like a trail?
The trail it leaves is it jumping into a shadow and disappearing.
Bitch, it's doing the same thing I can do. Fuck. Don't worry about it, dude.
Yeah, no, wait a minute. Hold on. How did you guys get in here? What the fuck was that?
Just don't. I can. Liz, remember the thing that I told you about? It's I can walk through shadows.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah.
Fly
Sure.
more than the other guys.
They knew what he had to do. No.
Yeah, don't just yeah. Jody, I can explain it later. Magic. Remember, I can talk to ghosts. So okay, that's a new one. Yeah.
You're gonna hear the lady speak up over
Shadows.
your shoulder.
Yeah.
That's not like my shadows.
What kind of shadows were they?
I also want to point out, Jody, you can't hear or see what Ollie's talking to. Lizard, you can.
Yeah.
Because
This is
you've
fancy.
been formally introduced.
This is a cool club we're in now.
She's gonna go, I don't know, but they're not like mine.
Okay. So they're not shadows. They're like imitation shadows. They're like Burger King shadows.
Ugh.
Burger King shadows. Burger King
Shit.
brand.
That's like the
That's
first
the
thing I
title.
thought of was the
What the
imitation smoky flavor that's awful and makes my stomach hurt when I eat it.
I just imagine the Burger King
Scooby
king
as
just
well.
just covered in Fanta Black, so he's just like a dark shadow.
Terrifying.
Fucking
Awful.
heartless.
No!
Literally, like one of the
Do
fucking heartless.
that.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna get a Keyblade.
Did you ever play that game?
yeah,
On the
I
Xbox
did.
360 for the
Yeah,
Burger
fuck
King?
that.
Jody just not
No.
what she's thinking.
Anyway, okay, so we got a picture of it. Cool. Yeah. Here you go. There. So it has teeth that are made of stone, or stalactites or stalagmites, which are stone too, right? I don't remember. I didn't pay attention in that class. Got it. So, but it fought me.
I was scared. Hey,
So it
little
does
guy.
shadow stuff.
It was also really drippy in the attic. I don't know if that's important. It was drippy.
So it's drippy in the. Oh, it's from the attic. Should we go into the attic?
You. There were some
Good.
not dusty boxes up there, and then there were dusty ones that I did take.
Cool. We should go into the attic, but real quick before I do, I need to tell you guys important things. Wait, hold on. So, like, Lizard. So my cousin, right, Jamie, the one who was cool but is like totally not cool right now because something definitely happened. I was looking at her, right, because like I can do the thing where I see ghosts, but I can also see like other things. That was how like I knew like the whole magic thing was wrong. A couple weeks back.
Where did this come from?
He had this cloud, this like inky black cloud, like around her head.
Okay.
And when I tried to get in her head, I got in there because I wanted to see if like, hey, I can help you.
It's good because Jody and
forced me
Lizard are both
out.
like, ah!
So maybe it's like that super old Disney movie with the little pirate boy and the Forever Island where the shadow it connects and it like it can come apart and then it's Peter Pan. Peter Pan?
Oh yeah, Peter Pan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one.
I think I saw that one.
Older
My dad
than
put it on. My dad put it on for me once.
damage.
There was that live action one. Oh right, the fairy died.
Hold on. Everyone take psychic damage from D6.
Got it. So, okay. All right. Okay, so.
I'm finding a shadow monster right now.
I'll give you
Can
one
it
more
wait?
shot. But because you've used one, let's say since you've used it already once today, you're gonna get a -1 on the roll.
Just
So
send
we
it
have
to,
a picture now.
just send it to Travis.
Well, it also makes sense contextually because your agency is well informed. Doesn't have a lot of people because of budget cuts.
Yeah. She pulls out the mini powerful flashlight she
experience!
clearly always has on her.
We're just watching
Yeah,
Jody falters with the
These
phone.
get experience out of
She's
this.
packed. She's
Jody,
wearing like a
as you
turtleneck
hit
and like some
send,
flare
you
jeans.
realize
She
by
just rolls up the flare
accident, you send it to
jeans.
Oscar.
It's not anything she needs. It's all
And
there.
Oscar sends back, do your own job, Jody. But
Oops.
before I
Accidentally
let
sends
you
a picture
guys
of a
jump to the
cat.
attic, we're gonna jump back to the question Michelle wanted to get out, and then we'll head back.
Fair.
Well,
Actually, this kind of relates
Well.
because
probably
'Cause,
didn't want to talk, I guess.
she'll like pop her head out the window.
You gotta.
I mean, out the door, not the window, out the door.
I mean,
It
there are
was just
windows.
sitting there.
Still-
You gotta
don't
ask
worry,
these
I'm
things.
still playing dominoes.
Protocol.
I'm on the other side, so I can't actually see you.
The fact that Waylon has just been playing dominoes all this time does two things. One, means you're building up a great relationship with Alejandro, which may be important later. Two,
Sure.
it's hysterical.
So she'll just pop out her head. And she'll just be like,
We need to hunt this down.
we can talk about all the other stuff later. But Lizard mentioned a monster, shadow monster. Did you see it?
I only saw a glance. It ran away, and he's gonna pick up his laptop and come back into the bedroom.
I'm gonna go ask Lizard.
As you step out to go ask Lizard, the door opens and the three of them are about to march out.
Lizard has her gun out and is cocking her gun. Attic's haunted.
Yeah. About that. What the fuck, man?
Are we going to the attic? Are they going to the? Are you going to the attic? Okay, when we get to the attic, I'd like
your
to stumble
mom
onto
knew
something
you could do
important.
this.
You guys head up into the attic.
Hey,
Fuck me, I guess.
Don't do that. Hold on. I'm gonna ask before we do this. Is there anything you pressing you want to do outside of playing dominoes?
No, I'm good. They can they can do this
I will
entire
say, if it's
investigation themselves.
I will say if it's the four of us, I feel like Mariella would be like texting.
I was gonna say, Lizard is texting Waylon like, stop playing dominoes, you old fuck, get up here.
Stop. You're texting Waylon in the middle of a heated domino match where he is tied with an old Cuban man.
If
Trying
he
to
if he
win.
doesn't respond, I will call him.
Does Waylon keep his ringer on?
Oh yes.
Waylon's an old fart. Yes, he keeps
Are you kidding?
He's bringing
He
her.
still has the text tone on. He hasn't even turned his
Said-
phone on to vibrate.
Doesn't know how to turn it to vibrate.
Your phone starts to ring mid-game.
Mm,
That would be Mariella. 'Cause she'd be the
Mariella's
one calling.
calling me.
Go ahead.
Pardon. Hello.
You might want to come upstairs.
Is it important? I'm about to
Yes.
beat you.
No,
Dad in
it's
dominoes.
important.
Oh, by the way, Mariella, I got attacked by a shadow monster in my room. It was fucking nuts. Just in the background of the phone call.
That's fair.
Stand off to the side. Alejandro's gonna go. We can continue this later if you need.
I think we might have to.
Of course. And he sets down the dominoes and gets up and starts to walk into the yard.
He begrudgingly walks upstairs.
You all end up at the attic. If you want to, I would say if you want to drop your icons down, but now that most of the attic's revealed, it's not too important. But as you all scatter to go start looking around, Mariella, you come over here where the boxes, Lizard said where it was, and I'm actually going to real quick just.
Maybe
Would I notice my boxes
send
are
that along
missing?
to my colleagues.
Yes.
I already asked them for help today, but
Hey,
Help you
Liz,
out?
quick question for you.
no.
Yeah.
Do you have any like hairspray or something like that?
It's a cow.
Lizard lifts up the edge of the wig.
Yeah, but you still have a wig that you can style with hairspray.
Does this look styled to you? And it is like, it's a wig but it's like it's not like a great wig.
Fair, fine.
I have hairspray.
Oh, good. Can I have
Yes,
it?
those are stones.
It's in my room.
You don't carry a hairdryer with you?
Actually, it's true. I'm checking my mom first to see if I have hairspray.
I mean, go ahead and roll for it, 'cause I'm curious.
Again, I forget mom bag is a thing.
These are custom moves I gave y'all.
Is it plus anything?
Hold on. Let me open up your
Plus
sheet.
my
Kinda
sharp,
Plus
right?
weird, definitely.
No, it's plus cool.
Cool, which is a -1 for me.
We could see where
So-
it came from.
Which is
Mom bags are
hilarious
never
that I have a
cool.
custom move that uses a minus whatever.
Mom
Anyway.
bags are never cool.
Yeah, I did some of these based on what would make sense off of them.
No, I know. So I rolled an 8 -1, which is a 7.
Alright, you dig through and you're kind of looking for that hairspray. You could have sworn you had it. You don't find hairspray, but you do find dry shampoo.
Will this work?
Is dry shampoo aerosolized?
Yes.
Yeah.
It can.
It
Yeah,
It's like
it can be.
it's like powdered aerosol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jace, why would you shake your head? You don't dare!
I'm like, and also, I will point out, it's probably more likely that Mariella has dry shampoo than she has hairspray. I will be honest, because she's got curly hair and she probably doesn't wash it.
Yes, they do catch on fire like hairspray.
Yeah. So yeah, I have this.
Thank you.
She has actually more likely to have that. So to be fair.
But Mariella,
yeah, please don't set my
you
house on
used
fire.
your stumble upon something, and as you walk over towards the boxes that Lizard told you were there, you kind of can get a glance in one of them. And inside is a bundle of clothes stained brown.
Does it look like dried blood?
Yep.
Can I take the clothes out?
That's 2.
Yeah, And as you do,
man.
the thing you actually found that's more important, a wallet falls out.
I will pick up the wallet.
As you open it, there's nothing inside except for
Can
a
I
slip
use
of
my
paper that
government
says, if found,
connections
please
again
return to.
for
And it's the
this
address next
creature?
door.
Okay. I don't want to
Do I know
lose
about
it, but
To...
Do I know about them?
Hold on. Let me
You know
scroll
they
down.
died recently.
okay.
Your neighbor to the left.
This is a nice new development.
Hmm.
Also, as you pick it up, there's a screwdriver sitting in the bottom, along with a severed hand.
the -1. This is my charm.
There's some shit
I
going
rolled a
on in
2.
this house.
Out of curiosity, does your house happen to have any like hand scanners like in a movie?
Ah, no.
You just like picked up the
Do
hands.
I get experience?
I don't want the hand. Oh god. Can I look at the clothes to see?
We should probably give it back.
Waylon.
Do you need a hand with that?
I hate both of you.
Hey, Waylon, high five.
Hey,
High five.
He's gonna hate me, Dad.
Okay.
look.
I'm going. Can I see what the
you do
clothes
this
are?
long enough, you'll understand
Yeah.
why I'm making jokes.
Kind of looks like something your dad would wear. It's
Not long enough to
Hold
be
on.
making jokes.
Jace.
Ollie's gonna go wait right here. Ollie's gonna run and get their dad.
You dash
Welcome to the
up-
team, Lucas.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Well,
Dad.
considering things.
Hey.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he gets up and starts following you very quickly.
You're not walking fast enough. Come on.
Okay, you're the one in front of me on the ladder.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up, I'm your dad.
As Lucas gets up close enough, Waylon goes, "Lucas, catch," and he just tosses something over to him.
I'm gonna, hold on. No, if Waylon throws the hand, I have a sheet for Lucas. What would that be? I'm gonna go with act under pressure.
It's very handy.
Hey!
He catches it and kind of like stumbles back and crushes a box behind him, but catches it and goes, "Why are you handing me a severed hand?"
Handing.
Hey. Yeah, I found it.
Why?
Dad, come on. Ollie's like pushing him towards the boxes.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Huh?
What's in the other box? There's 2 boxes you said, right?
The other box is just
Yeah, we're
blood
into the
covered
end.
sheets. Very much looks like it was used to wrap someone up.
We are in a murder house.
Hold on, Lizard.
Totally.
Lizard is lifting up the edge of the area rug, just looking under it.
There's nothing under it, surprisingly.
Lizard,
Okay.
you're good at
Yeah.
finding things, right?
Sure.
Like with your phone.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So
Thought you meant like here. No.
No. Can you see? And Lucas, you might be able to, because you're also good at finding things. You both are good at finding things, maybe.
Literally a cop.
Also,
What do you
literally
have
cop.
to look for?
When Ali says that, Mariella just kind of like not sighs so much as like
Yes.
you notice
Yeah.
a reaction, but it's like hard to describe. There is a reaction, but it is
Mariella.
undescribable.
What
Yeah.
What do you want me to look for?
Name. She'll like show the address. See if there's anything that happened to the people here.
When they're doing this, Lizard also pulls out the police badge she took from that corpse and puts it on and goes, "I'm a cop too." Is also searching.
And he's going to pull out his phone and text someone. Gonna stare at his phone for a minute and go, "Shane Gallagher. Live next door, late 70s. Been missing for a few weeks."
Been missing? Has a spouse?
Does it look familiar?
It's very old.
No. Well, no. What kind of old did you mean when you said that? Did you mean it is an old
let me-
person's hand, or
Hold on.
this is an old
Hey,
hand?
shut up for a second so I can correct myself.
Okay.
He's been missing for about a week.
Okay.
No one knows where he is, not married.
Do these look like the clothes of an old man?
It looks like something your dad would wear, so yeah.
So yes.
Hey, so
Yeah. What do you
so
think, buddy?
yeah, so remember my cousin Ollie's like looking at the staircase just to make sure. You remember
Your cousin?
remember
Yeah.
Jamie?
Yeah, she's been
You
acting
remember-
away for about a week now, hasn't she?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
has a black cloud floating around her
Yeah.
that matches the shadow dude.
Hey, question.
It's-
Do you
yeah.
think your cousin killed someone, or
I don't.
No.
I don't.
because? Well, here's the thing. So, your cousin went to visit a friend.
You don't
and
keep
was driven there
hairspray in your
by
purse.
Your mother, Mariella, and then when she came back,
I mean, you
She
might
literally
genuinely
threw
have
away
like a little
the
travel bottle
normal
if you
tomboy clothes
regularly
she's
style
wearing,
your hair.
and then put on a dress. So my thought
You don't
is, if
carry
this
a
thing
hair
can jump in the
dryer?
shadows, it probably just jumped into a dark car.
Hold on one second before we go any further. Hey, Ollie.
Yeah.
You've been doing this long enough.
Yeah.
You'd probably use your sight at this point.
Oh, I was I was trying not to derail the scene. I would have been on site
No,
immediately.
there's important
It's not cool.
information, which is why I'm doing
Okay.
it.
Mine uses a
Got it.
my
You look at the
weird, which
hand
is a
and you can see
-1,
the
so,
spirit connecting
and my
to it
charm,
out the
which is a
window,
0.
well, out the
Yeah.
house. And if you look at the window that is shuttered, and you look out it, you can see it leads to what looks to be a kind of worn-down steeple.
Is it the church down the street?
The church down the road.
Hey, I'm feeling suddenly very religious and would like to go to the church down the street for no particular reason.
There's a cult, isn't there?
Can we just go down there as a
You
group,
gotta set this
of
place on
family
fire.
and friends?
I've always wanted to
Right
burn
the
down a church.
fuck now.
For a
Yeah.
quick point of reference, Jamie went to the nice church. This is leading
Yes.
to the
You also
crappy
don't
church.
need
Yeah.
to make a flamethrower.
Yeah.
You're making a flamethrower, aren't you?
The one that we're not supposed to go to, remember?
I'm gonna
Yeah?
make a call on my phone that I
Hunter?
really want to use.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Toro.
Okay. Rings a couple times.
Don't set
And
that
then
on
you can
fire
come.
up here.
Waylon.
It's an attic.
What's going on?
Hey, not much. Good question for you, bud. How bad is it to burn down a church?
Depends on the
We're
church.
not burning lunch.
It actually depends honestly on the church. Some of them have guardian protectors. Others pretty much free game. It depends on how strong the people who go there are. Stronger faiths tend to attract stronger people.
How about one that might just have a dead body in it that was murdered by some kind of a shadow demon?
There's probably not a dead body in the church unless they're getting ready for funerals. It's probably a graveyard beside it.
Question?
Like he takes the phone and he puts it against his chest.
Question.
Yeah.
Did the shadow demon seem polite enough to give the body a proper burial?
No, it was big and shadowy and had stone teeth.
Right.
I-
Hey, thanks, Toro.
Yeah.
I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Alrighty?
Of course. Be careful.
No. He hangs up.
As you hang up, Lucas is gonna speak up and go, the edge of this hand are kind of charred, aren't they?
Is
We
it
didn't-
actually char or is it shadow?
It's hard to tell. We had a Jane Doe come in about 4 days ago. Already been given the whole burial. Department wanted to push through because no one really cares about Jane Does in our department. Of course they don't.
Pick it up.
Do you still work there?
You questioning me every day like I'm questioning myself.
Dental?
Put it down.
Health insurance is great, but that's not the only reason.
Stop.
Looks like he was buried just down the street.
Someone's
John
dead.
It's probably him. I should probably actually report
Someone
this.
died.
Can we
report it.
not?
Later
Don't be a
after-
narc.
No.
Yeah, report it
You
later.
think I
after we
haven't
dig
done
up
this
the
Yeah.
one
body.
time?
Okay, and he's gonna hand Ollie you the hand. Take it with you and make sure it gets buried.
Got it. This is the weirdest thing you've ever given me, Dad, but this is really cool.
And he's gonna look at you and put your hand on your shoulder and go, most people of certain faiths, the whole body needs to be buried. We don't know his faith. If he wants to be able to move on, he needs his hand.
Did not think of that. Good point.
Also, Ollie, things are gonna get weirder. So, just as a warning.
Mom,
I
genuine
was-
question. Mama,
What the fuck
Mama,
does that
Vibe
mean?
is different between Lucas and Mario.
Hey, what the fuck
No!
does that mean?
He's not looking
We're,
at
we're literally
Vibe is
in the-
definitely
No!
different.
we're
I'm
literally
not.
in the middle of a situation with a dead body. What
Why
the
are
fuck
we
does that
tossing
mean?
the hand
Mama, how is
around?
anything
It's
gonna
for
get weirder than
evidence.
how it already is?
Oh, don't worry.
Lizard.
Okay, cool. We'll have.
Hold on. Lizard.
Sexual.
Lizard is very casually going to make a reference to Mariella's diaries about Lucas. Just very casually. Like, yeah, he seems like a really charming guy you'd meet at a party.
At this point, Lucas looks at you, Lizard, looks at Mariella, and bolts. And as he goes, I still have to figure out the cameras.
Okay, cool. We'll have a family discussion later. Hey,
Anyone
family
die
walk. What do we say? Let's go. Let's go.
Not
Let's go.
related to you.
Where are the
family and friends walk.
boxes?
Okay.
Do you guys want to go to the church now?
Yes.
Where are the boxes?
The boxes?
Yes.
The boxes that
There's a lot of them.
Lizard, where are my boxes?
I don't know. You probably have to ask your mom.
Hey, Jody.
Lizard?
Yeah?
Lizard? Where
You'll
are
never
they?
find them.
Jody? Waylon?
Jody? Out of curiosity.
I'm being
Does your agency supply with dogs? Like search dogs? It's a shot in the dark.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be real here. If you have dogs, they are not trained by your agency. You definitely stole them from the military or the cops.
Beep boop beep boop. Hi, I'd like to order 2 dogs.
Oh no, that's not how it works. They steal it. Her agency literally steals resources from other people.
I'd like to steal 2 dogs.
Dear, this is Connor talking to Becca now. Dear, the deep voice is throwing me the fuck off.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
She's been doing this literally the entire time.
No, it's not that I have a problem with it. It's like I'm only just noticing it, and I'm used to Becca sounding like hi and like kind of excitable.
And now I'm listening to Jody who's talking like that.
Anyway, I'm going to ask, would you guys like to finish here, or would you like to go to the church first?
Let's go say hi to
Can we go to
Jesse
the-
Custer.
Can we go to the church?
Jesse Custer.
Yeah, let's go to church. And then
Give me the Custer, man.
The session, but you guys
Jesse!
Old to you.
walk out of the house. You don't think anyone's watching as you go, and you start to walk down the street. And
I
it
meant
doesn't take you very
age.
long to find the church.
Yes.
Little
Yeah.
looks like it was probably a small Catholic church built when this town was much smaller. Paint's chipped, wood's definitely probably close to dry rotting, but looks like someone's trying to keep it up. There's a graveyard off to the right of it. And the doors are open. There are stained glass, but some of them are not in one piece. It looks like somebody broke it and then... among other things. It looks like it's been very old, but somebody's recently started taking care of it.
I wish I had a skill for spidey senses like fucking Ollie does.
Would you guys like to go in the church or in the graveyard?
I think
would like
think
to
something.
read
Waylon
about
I
it.
think
definitely
something
gonna go
followed her.
Can I read about situation
and
first?
Oh, no, I
killed
mean church.
the
Sorry.
neighbor.
You're good. This is not a bad situation. They really need to read it.
Okay.
So Waylon's going in the church.
Lizard is doing the slow lean of like, what's in there?
Jody, you said so. Quickly, who's going into the church? Who's going into the graveyard? Church. Raise your hand.
Church.
You. Mariella, you going to the graveyard or the church?
More likely to run into to talk to a person is probably the church.
Alright. Graveyard or church, Waylon?
Probably the church.
Ollie, graveyard or church?
Graveyard.
Of course. See, the thing is, if Ollie's gonna go alone, I think Mariella's gonna be like, someone needs to go with him.
Jody, 1 foot in the door.
Jody's
Yeah.
gonna go with him. I love this duo of the two of you.
Church down the street.
Alright. You two walk into the graveyard, and we're gonna start with them. And Ollie, you still have your sight up, and you still have a hand, and you see it go towards the grave, and standing over the grave, scratching his head is an old man. Stretching.
Well, shit.
But one
Well,
hand
didn't
missing.
Jamie? Oh, well.
Hey.
Hmm?
Right.
Hey.
And he turns to
Yeah.
look at you, and it's a gray-haired
She's
old
going
man.
later in the evening
And
as well.
even though his colors are kind of faded, you can see his eyes are covered in cataracts. And he's got a very thin build, very much like an old man who doesn't do a whole lot. And he kind of looks and he goes, "Huh? What's up, Sonny?"
Hey, not much. New to this part of the graveyard. Hey, how are you? What?
Pretty good if I had my hand.
Yeah. Weird how those go missing. Can I take a look at it?
Huh? Yeah. Held
Yeah.
down his arm. Jody, you watch Ollie converse with someone you can't see, but what scares you more is the fact that when Ollie goes to take the arm, you see something get gripped. So you know Ollie's not just fucking around.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. How do you know how that happened?
I lost it like a week ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember much. Remember saying something with I don't know, being nosy, staring out my window, watching my neighbors.
Didn't have the chance to talk.
We all do that. I know of a friend of mine. My friend Jody here is part of the neighborhood watch, so she does that on a regular basis. So what do you remember anything that you saw before?
Saw something that looked like a shadowy creature take a little girl. They were out in the backyard. 1 second they were there, 1 second they were not. Next I know I'm waking up without my goddamn hand.
Shadowy creature. Do you know where it came from?
It looked pretty solid, honestly.
Okay.
Was walking out of the house.
Okay. So it took a girl.
And
That's
I'm gonna
weird.
cut in real quick. Jody and Ollie, when you both saw that creature, it did not have legs. But he just described this one as walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was already registered in the old noggin. Okay.
Making sure I described that
This
well
was
enough.
walking up. Was it just the girl that was there?
Only thing I saw was the little girl. I remember leaving. I stepped out of my house. Kind of concerned, don't want to see a kid walking around by herself. Especially with some shadowy no-gooder. And I crossed over the fence and nothing.
So the girl and the shadowy person, they had left. And then you went over the fence and then nothing?
I probably remember stuff better if I had my hand.
What?
Like this one?
Yeah, that's my hand. How'd you get my
Yeah.
hand?
Don't
Ye-
you?
Look, I found it. And I'm trying to... I'm here to
Would you
help.
guys hate
okay?
each other?
But I need your help to know what happened.
Can I? And he holds out his other hand for it.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
watch that hand disappears, the physical hand, and his other hand appear on his ghostly form. I followed the shadowy creature and the little girl.
Okay.
Took her into the shed.
Into the shed in the backyard.
She was sitting on the ground, eyes glazed over, unconscious. And then it went black. And then I was here.
Was it the Gonzalez's house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where her mom or grandparents were, siblings, but something's definitely in that house. Something evil.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
Huh? What?
Thank you. And you're gonna watch
What?
as he stands up and starts to walk. and then a chariot comes down. Not the angel like you saw last time. A chariot comes up. You don't really know what it's supposed to
do they?
go to, what faith,
I
what
don't know.
religion.
It
But
wasn't
it comes
written
up and
in.
it takes him. And you two are left alone in the graveyard.
Probably the cops. I don't think the military is dogs we want.
Hey, Jody. We're gonna have to break into the shed.
Well, we don't know that. Jody doesn't know that.
What do you say we go catch up to everybody else?
Those of you that went
It's
inside the
that
church.
Waylon has
Okay, so
killed the
What's wrong with
priest.
it?
Blood
I've seen
everywhere.
literally the
That's
whole
it.
time, and
You
now
guys
you're
are
having a
bad.
problem with
The
it.
inside of the church looks like someone's been trying to take care of it. It's got a fresh coat of paint. Some of the pews and stuff are pretty old, but the
Yeah.
others have been freshly replaced. The
Jody
confessional box
is
definitely looks like
a
it hasn't been used in
big
a while,
buff
but
lady
clean.
who's quiet and
And
anxious.
sitting- on one of the pews is a man, dark hair, close cut to the sides and standing straight on top. Face a little bit scruffy with a square jaw, brown eyes with a nice black suit, and that white priest collar.
I'm gonna try and hit on the priest, Joe. I'm very,
No, Lizard is
No.
a child.
Nope.
I'm very confused about what's going on here.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna
Lizard does make a big show of like putting one foot over the doorway, like tentatively, like, am I gonna
As you
burst
come
into
in,
flames?
The priest
He's probably got a
Father.
friend that will if he steps out in the sun though.
looks up and goes, that's why I have guests in the middle of the day. He shuts the book he's reading. Not the Bible. You can't see what it is, but you know it's not the Bible.
Twilight.
Sets it down and stands up and turns to face y'all. Can I help you?
Yeah, I just got a few questions for you.
Well. I can do my best to answer them. Can you actually close the door? It looks like the rain's about to start hitting pretty hard.
Yeah, I can do that, no problem. We'll
And it
close
is
the door.
cloudy outside, to be fair.
Lizard, when the door closes, opens it again just to make sure it doesn't lock.
It doesn't.
Just very much nervously, like,
It opens right back up. No issue.
Yes.
What's up?
It's okay.
What can I help y'all with?
Well, just curious about a few things. What's your name, preacher?
Father Mendel.
Mendel.
Jesse Mendel.
Just
wanna go in the
yes.
I see you, you are seen.
If someone
Does
is
not know
buried
this is a reference
recently,
to
the
the comic and TV
the
show Preacher.
priest or pastor
Moving
or
on.
whatever
Just
will
kidding.
probably
Nerds.
know.
It's a good show.
What can I help you guys with?
It's a good comic. Well, I was actually just curious about the neighborhood mostly. You look like a younger fellow, and this looks to be a bit of a rundown, if you don't mind me saying.
None
You've
taken.
seen better days.
I only inherited this about a year ago, so.
I figured. So I was kind of curious about the neighborhood. I've been I'm a private investigator, and someone recently
I
disappeared
don't wanna
around
go
here, and I'm looking to
alone,
ask some questions about what's going on.
Do the best I can to answer them.
You happen to know anything
If
about
Ollie's
the
gonna go alone,
The one just recently died.
so,
Don't
yeah,
know.
she's
Not much.
but she's gotta make sure the kids
I'll-
are
I'll
all
point
right.
out, I
And
said
Lizard's with
the
the other
fellow
two
disappeared
adults.
recently.
So
Oh, then let me
Yeah,
correct
nothing
that.
about it. Yeah.
Gallagher, right?
Yeah.
Didn't know the man very well, only stopped in a couple times to have a quick chat. Lonely old man.
Many can be.
Very gossipy.
Many can be. He talk about anything interesting?
Just mainly looking to see what I knew about everyone in town. Just trying to, you know, figure out if
Pick-
anyone had said anything in confessional.
Pick the preacher's brain. I get it. I grew up in an old Baptist town, so I know.
It's an interesting old man. Kind of sad he's not coming around still. Made Wednesday afternoons interesting. He's been missing, like I said, for a few days. He was supposed to be here last Wednesday and never showed up. I was actually the one who reported him missing. Man was
Guessing
like
you didn't really have
clockwork.
any family.
No.
Shame.
Had a wife, died a few years ago.
Damn shame. So, I also heard that there was something about a body that got buried recently.
Yeah. John Doe. Pretty messed up, honestly.
You actually saw the body.
Yeah, I did the last rites over it.
You got to see it. What happened? Or what it looked like at the
No,
very
they
least.
seem
I'm not
pretty
asking for a professional opinion. I'm just curious more than anything.
Hey, roll to manipulate someone.
It's my mod.
That's your
Oh,
charm.
my charm's a -1. Oh no.
Yeah, Waylon's not charming.
This is why
Hey.
you're the one talking when I'm the one. Never mind. It's fine.
You should have done the talking, Mariella.
Yeah, you're
I
right. I
know.
should have. That's an 11 on the die, so it's actually a 10.
Still a full success. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Alright."
Okay.
And he's gonna kind of shake his head and go, "Most people would have said it was bones. It didn't look like no bones to me.
What do you mean?
Looked like something just drained the life out of him. Kind of left his skin like it does when it burns, but not quite the same. I've seen some burnt skin before and it doesn't look like that.
It looked like frostbite.
A little bit. Honestly, it's not like something I've seen before. Only kind of looked like frostbite. I've seen some limbs devastated by it.
You talk like a man who's been seeing a lot of shit like that.
I
Military?
suppose I have. Been around the block a little while. Not as young as I look. At this point, Ollie, you and Jody are stepping in. And as you step in, the storm, by the way, it starts raining on you guys towards the end, has started to pick up. And you guys come in as the doors blow open. Lightning flashes in the distance. And the lights illuminates the priest, and you see 3 sets of distinct wings behind him.
Everybody or just Ollie?
All of you.
Well, in that case, I suppose I can drop the, Well, no, I suppose I'm still a private investigator in a way.
Mm.
So,
I've been around your sort before for a while.
yeah. Seraphim?
No. Sorta. I don't really stick to the traditional names much. Me and Heaven haven't had a good relationship in a couple hundred years.
Yeah,
They're a bit
nothing
more
wrong with it.
stuffy than I am.
They always
Yeah.
are.
You try to stop people from getting in wars that kill thousands of people, and you're the asshole.
Yeah, well,
Not
anything
following
for the
Heaven.
Judgment Day.
Anyways. Yeah, the John Doe in the yard is definitely Gallagher.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
figured.
Yeah, I felt him go. Thank you.
Lizard raises a hand. Raises a hand in the game.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to cuss in here?
Then I don't give a fuck what you do.
What the fuck? Is that allowed?
And he goes,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can drop this act," and he pulls the collar down and unbuttons the top of his shirt.
I told you they were real.
They absolutely are, man.
I
I literally saw one.
every time I don't think things can get stranger.
They always will.
They always do.
Line of work, aren't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, be polite. Say hello to our friend, the Holy Spirit. Or an agent of the Holy Spirit, I suppose.
I've lost my name centuries ago. I prefer Jesse.
I figured.
Father Mendel will also work if you don't feel comfortable calling me Jesse.
I have a question.
What's up?
Is there a reason? You know something's wrong, don't you?
Of course I do.
That's why you're here.
Oh no, I
Hmm.
moved in a year ago because I was looking to settle down for a bit. I do that every like 20 years or so. I
Hmm.
fix places that need fixed.
Then it's just a coincidence, I guess.
Yeah.
I just pick rundown churches, hun. And plus, it's Florida. This place is a haven of bullshit.
Not wrong. So, you're... So you know there's something strange going on in that home. The Gonzalez home.
I know there's something strange. I don't know if it's centralized there, but I assumed.
There's no way he
Came out of the house.
There's no way he'd be able to poke around over there.
I'm not allowed to interfere in certain things without heaven coming down on me. I got in trouble 200 years ago and got kicked out. I'm not about to let them take my only vessel.
Mm-hmm.
If he does anything like that, what'll happen is they'll either destroy his vessel and he'll be totally fucked, or they'll rip his wings off.
All right.
Or, even worse, whatever it is stronger than I am.
He
Let's
goes
go,
poking
kid.
around over there. He can't do anything.
Angels aren't connected to this world as much as you guys think we are. I've
What
got
do
some
you-
power, but
Do you know anything?
about what's going on over there? Not really. And he's gonna kind of hem and haw around a bit. How much do you know? And he's gonna look at all of you.
So it
I'm here.
it started about a week ago when
Kid, that's not what I meant. How much do you know? And he's gonna look at you, Jody, and go, "What's your clearance level?"
Oh my god.
You don't know enough. Fuck.
I just thought of something.
What's up?
Ollie,
yeah.
Lizard,
Mm-hmm.
y'all are younger than me. But,
No
Consider
shit.
very much so.
significantly so.
So much
So,
younger.
Did you guys ever see that movie, The Exorcist?
Yep.
That really
Dad had me
boring
watch it.
one with the pea soup.
Yeah.
Blech.
Do you know how the demon possessed the girl?
No, I don't. I didn't pay that much attention.
Yeah, I was
played-
fully just there for the throw up scene.
The weird.
The priest is gonna
Shit.
pick up. It
Special
was the
effects.
Ouija board, wasn't it?
She played with the Ouija board.
It's not
A
uncommon
Ouija
for things
board.
to be trapped in items.
What do kids do when they're having sleepovers? Especially
Personally, oh.
Question.
especially rambunctious kids.
There wouldn't be a Ouija board in this house.
It wasn't
Not-
this house
It
though.
wasn't that house.
He's gonna.
She
Vangel's
went
gonna
to
speak
a
up at
friend's
this point.
house.
I can tell you this much.
Oh.
This power is centralized in the house.
Fuck.
Also, Waylon, she didn't go to the house.
She went to her friend's house.
No, she didn't.
Didn't she go to?
Yes, she
She
did.
went. She was out in the backyard. The thing walked out of the house, grabbed her, took her somewhere into the back shed, and it got her there. The old man was snooping. That's why he died.
But she had a sleepover with a friend and then immediately threw shit away.
Yeah.
What for?
No, I think Abuela's covering for something.
Yeah.
At this
No, I
point, the
think you're
priest-
right.
The priest is gonna speak up and go. I can't tell you too much. Some mortals can't handle full knowledge, but I can give you some help. You are on the right trail about it being something. It's in an object. What that object is, I don't know. And the more power it gains, the more it can break free of that object. But there are certain ways you can get power over things. One of the classics is one that's often associated with the Fae, but is true of anything. Learning a true name of a creature. You could always do your best to try to find some big magic ritual, but I don't know how much help that's gonna be. While I can't directly interfere, there's other gods who can. And
Lizard.
probably most importantly,
Lizard.
Lizard visibly
Lizard.
when there are other gods that can help, Lizard very visibly her shoulders touch her ears like
Lizard.
And as he continues and goes, and there's one more important one that's honestly kind of hard to find in this day and age.
What?
Someone with true faith. This is someone who's devout beyond all belief, who believes entirely in the faith.
Fuck.
I know a couple who are around here, but
Waylon?
Hey, how much do you think your mother believes in Santeria and Catholicism?
I don't know.
Just curious.
Mm.
She does
And-
seem a little weird right now. Out of curiosity, if someone believes in something like that and is having a bit of an effect on the place around them, can that cause shit to happen?
something else is more likely to influence her than her to influence it.
Mm-hmm.
So while she may have faith in something, her faith is not enough to manifest something like this.
And
Faith
then
has to already have something that exists in it. For example, and he's gonna look at you, Mariella, the woman who's about your age. Your sister, I take it?
Yes, she's a little bit older.
You know she comes to this church instead of your mother's. She tells her it makes her feel more closer to God. Didn't have it in my soul to tell her it's because, well, an angel, but
She's
she's someone
yeah.
who I would say is pretty close to true faith, if not fully.
Okay.
I don't know what she could do, but
I'll talk to her.
So protect.
wanna drag her into
got
this?
it.
She's already been drugged into this. Her daughter's being affected.
And then he's gonna look at you, Ollie. You don't know everything yet,
I don't know a lot yet. No.
but I can see what's attached to you. And the lady's gonna go, wait, he can see me? And he's gonna go, yeah,
I'm sure
I can
he
see
can.
you.
I'm sure he can. It's remember the angel thing before. Yeah.
She's not from around here either. But
That much I did know. Okay, that much I did know.
hold on, there's a reason I'm mentioning this. Things that aren't from around here tend to have names that echo from our world. So, you see a giant mole creature, its name is probably a mole-related thing, or a thing like blueberry. And he's kind of looking at you.
I think
So
we're all
whatever
just
this-
giving him a look. At
Whatever
this
this
point.
thing is, probably has a name that exists in this world already. Whatever its
Jimmy.
true name is.
Lizard
Alright.
pulls up a list of baby names.
So
Out
we
of
have to
character.
find. We gotta find the name for Jimmy, the Shadow Demon.
Out of character real quick. If this does not make enough sense, what I'm saying is I'm not made up some bullshit name that you guys have to find. It is a real world name that exists in our world that this thing also has.
I'm doing the Google search that Ollie is currently doing right now on their phone.
I'm also I have wait, hold on. I can do something. Can I call I want to call somebody. I have the Naked City, so I have occult. Would it be the same person?
It would still be your husband. Let me put it this way. All of your connections for that move is your husband.
Literally love the idea of like we just left and it's like, hey,
I'm actually going to do that.
You start towing it up.
Why did we have to walk here? My fucking RV has a bunch of books in it. We could be looking there. Yeah.
I
To
will
be
say
fair.
I would not have known about all of this if it hadn't been for his information, so I'm glad we walked here.
He's also gonna say there's
Could've
also
driven.
other places to find books. If this thing is masqueraded as something pure and holy, might benefit you to start digging through some religious texts.
Your buddy Michael.
Well,
Lizard
Doesn't like to
Lizard
come
is
back.
Lizard is grabbing one of the Bibles from like the church pews because it has like the little containers on the back, right? Like
Yeah,
old school
little
church pews.
box.
Yeah. I know.
Lizard Lizard grabs one, but isn't looking for information, is remembering that old like internet tip of when you go to hotels to look in the Bibles for money. And it's like flipping through like
I wouldn't know
It's
what you would
actually
do.
they're actually just a bunch of Tijuana Bibles tucked in behind there instead of real ones.
It's like a hymn book. What does this mean?
I'm actually like really tempted to find my Bible. So I should. I actually have a Bible somewhere.
To cut off real quick.
I think.
Listen, you don't find anything.
God damn.
Ollie, what are you looking up?
Anything involving Santeria and some sort of shadow god or goddess, or
I'm gonna
like control god or goddess.
I'm gonna tell you this out of character, and Michelle can corroborate this. You're not gonna find shit googling it.
No.
It is an oral tradition.
That's not that, and also it isn't so much about like gods and goddesses.
No.
Ollie never paid attention, so Ollie wouldn't.
No, I mean Ollie wouldn't know this. In
Saying
fairness,
that's because you're not gonna find anything.
Yeah, Mariella probably wouldn't have told, because I will say, whatever. Like this is after like high school and like marriage and stuff. Mariella was fairly a-religious, not atheist.
She's
just like, I guess agnostic is the term. It's just kind of like vague Christianity, but like never any sort of religion.
Got it.
Mariella, you're calling your husband.
I am calling.
Picks up.
I love that we're referring to him as my husband, even though he's technically ex-husband, but still.
Is he though?
Yeah, it's true. At this point, yeah.
You ring out. What's up?
Okay, so whatever this is, I need to find something like a shadow, like demon, maybe, or related religious demon shadow thing.
You're asking me, but you have a man with a giant RV and your mother's fucking house, which is full of all sorts of
Fucking told you.
shit. She's got books in her storage room on the second floor and her top floor, and she's got a library. You might want to check to see what she's gotten recently. If this has just started happening.
Okay.
It's not going to be on the top floor storage if it's recent. It's going to be on the second floor.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Be
We have
careful.
to. Yeah, but we might need your help looking.
Alright. I've gotten the cameras down.
Good. I'll let them. We don't have to worry about the cameras anymore.
Thank God.
Good.
Thanks. I'll be in soon.
Okay.
Or
He hangs up. And I'm going to ask, is there anything else any of you are pressing to do?
So this is more so so that we can like briefly like in character verbalize this. Waylon's gonna look at Ollie.
Yeah.
All right, Ollie. So you know that the kid got taken.
Yeah.
Okay. When did this happen? You said a week ago. That's when the guy
Yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
All right. And we're on the school year, right?
I don't think
It's
that's-
not strictly close to school years, Connor. If I did, Ollie wouldn't be allowed to come on any of these missions.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just trying to like get a rough idea in my head.
Yeah, we
Let's
have
just say it's late summer.
We have a 15-year-old with us, man.
I'm just trying to figure out the timeline.
I also wouldn't be able to. I'm a teacher.
Because she got taken by something in the backyard.
Yeah. It
The
came
guy
from the
winds
house.
The guy winds up dead.
Yeah.
And then she goes off to hang out with a friend, comes back, and then she decides to drop the tomboy act.
It wasn't at that house.
Wait.
She didn't go to a friend's house. That's what I'm telling you.
That's what I'm. Yeah. Didn't you? You said she went with.
She was in the shed the whole time.
Wait, you mean
That was a
So
cover
what went-
story.
a cover story? Why would your father lie about that?
He's not lying.
He just thinks that's the case.
Abuela,
That's what Elena
that's what
told him.
Abuela told him. And honestly, she could have easily done something, but what I know, because that's the only way that the neighbor guy would have seen. The neighbor guy saw this happen. And he knew about her. He
Could be
knew
punishment.
that he was like, well, you know, her grandparents
being
weren't anywhere
bad.
around, and her mom wasn't anywhere around.
So
It was just her in the backyard.
So he stepped outside and he got killed. And then when
After
that
he-
happened, your grandmother found out. She hid the kid, told your grandfather that she went to a friend's house, cleaned her up, threw away the clothes.
Hid the clothes in the. Hid his clothes in the.
In the
Attic.
box upstairs.
Oh my
And
God.
that's why this stuff upstairs. All right, thank you very
And-
much. I was a touch confused.
Yeah. One other thing too.
Yeah.
Just so the shadow guy that we saw was just shadow. This other one that came from the house
Was real.
walking. Was walking.
So there's more than one thing?
That's
Or-
scary and worrying.
I think the one that we saw might have been part of the old man.
Oh,
I think
no.
the people that it kills, it takes with it and turns it into more. So the more it kills, the more of them there are.
Oh, no.
That's just my guess, but
And there are a lot of people in that house right now.
Are you guys having this conversation in front of the priest?
Yes, definitely.
yes.
Yes.
He's gonna cut in here. Dude, why would you keep the little girl alive? If you needed to gain power, it'd be easier to just kill her.
That you don't gain power by killing and there being more of you. You gain power by enslaving others and controlling them.
You said that kind of funny then. Because you were saying by killing them, you gain power, not by enslaving them.
No, I said by killing them, he's making more of them.
Whether she is
There
or
are
isn't,
more of
she
him.
seems kind of weird right now.
It doesn't make you
too.
stronger. That just means there are more of you that can enslave
I
more
don't
people.
think she'd
Out
have.
of character. You're not making much sense in this moment.
What if... I don't think... I think that it may not be that case. What if whatever is brought in that one has also just brought in another one? That's why they look different.
Oh,
priest-
I have another idea. Another thought. No.
Yeah.
One more thing. If maybe it split itself, and some of it is on the girl, is on Jamie,
And
and
some
the
of it is moving
is
around.
separated still.
I'm gonna cut in right here as a reminder. Lizard, you've seen the shadow thing multiple times. It had different
For
teeth
sure.
the 2 times you saw it.
Lizard
First
points
time
that
there was
out.
just black ink shadow. The second
Mhm.
time was stone.
Yeah, I don't know what teeth has to do with it, but we could probably find like a dentist or something to like look at them. I don't think rocks and ink should be teeth, but
Dearie,
I didn't go to dentist school.
Okay, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you, Lizard. Thank
No
you,
problem.
Lizard. You really...
I can I'll Google dentist schools in the area.
No, stop it. Please don't.
Neither is ink. It really do, you know.
were you,
It can be.
What were you saying, Preacher Azazel? Or whatever your actual name is?
Preacher Azazel.
Look, man, I'm definitely not Azazel.
I know.
What I was saying was, this thing probably isn't gaining power by killing. It is probably gaining power from, you were calling it brainwashing?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the brain as much as the soul. Souls hold power.
It's gotten. I think it's gotten to at least 2, if not. Carter. Can I ask if Carter was acting the same way as like the other
No.
2?
He was very much distinctly different. It's 2.
So it's just 2. So just at least 2 people. And I have the feeling it's gonna try for more. There's a lot of it at that house today.
Actually, because that is a good timing to try something. That's okay. Continue.
Lizard, what are you
Regardless.
looking at?
I'm not looking up anything. Mind your business.
Okay.
Who is
Jody?
Lizard texting?
Huh?
Who is Lizard
Lizard's not texting anybody. Lizard, I'll tell you what Lizard is doing. Lizard is writing down questions in a notes app for a scene in a second.
Oh no. Jody. What are you thinking?
It was a block. We also had to. I am worried now because I remember the thief vision that Ali had. I am scared it's going to go after my sister.
We gotta keep her safe.
I agree with you. Yep, I agree.
As
Hey,
I'm
don't worry
guys
about it.
Start to
Mr.
head out. Sorry, what were you saying, Waylon?
Oh, I was gonna say, don't worry about it. White bread's over there. We'll be fine.
As you start to head out, the priest calls behind you. Hey, tell that Norris one to fucking help you. I don't know if the lady next
See?
door. I don't know if
Lizard's
the lady
shoulders.
next door is gonna let you talk to Demeter or not.
I fucking told you.
Or Demeter. You could ask her, but I don't know if she's gonna let you. She's kind of a stingy person about talking to her.
Lizard lets everyone else leave the church ahead of her.
Right?
And then when everyone's out, she kind of cracks.
As Waylon's leaving, he pokes back in. You better talk to Loki.
Lizard cracks the door, doesn't close it. We're not looking for a complete and total, like, cut off from everyone. And she turns around and goes, I have questions for you. To the angel man. Lizard pulls out her phone and goes, okay. How do you sleep?
In a bed.
But
They come out when I want them to. They're more of just like a metaphysical thing right now.
Okay. Feathers, do you have them?
Yes. And he's gonna
I would ask,
put his hand and hold one out.
is that an offer, or?
If you put it in water, it'll make it holy water.
Fuck yeah, sorry. And Lizard just stands there for a few minutes and asks some really, like, stupid fucking questions about, like, how long are they? Can you fly? How far can you fly? How fast can you fly? How do I get them?
After you get to the end of these questions, he's gonna look at you and go, if Loki's not willing to help, and something I probably should have mentioned to
Spiritual,
the
but
others,
not
but
religious.
they seem pretty preoccupied. Your friend was right when she originally held up 3. There's another person in the house who's been taken. Or not in the house, but out of the house who's been taken. So the reason why I said you might not be able to get a hold of Demeter. Across the street, Gaia Jones.
Lizard writes that down.
If you can break her free of whatever this is, you may be able to get some otherworldly help from her. If Loki won't help, Loki's kind of an asshole. And Loki in your head goes, hey.
Lizard out loud goes, hey, in the same tone of voice. That relaying. But yeah, I have other questions, but they're mostly just like, what does God look like?
Ethnically ambiguous. And gender ambiguous.
Sick. Fuck yeah. Sorry. And the lizard leaves.
As you leave, he goes, tell Life
Sorry.
I said hello.
Huh? What? Who? What? Life? Yeah.
And the door shuts behind you as he says, tell Life I said hello. And that is where we were in the session as you guys walk back to the house. Because we went longer than I anticipated.
I'm sleepy.
I know, it's almost midnight.
Look, you guys
Am
wanted to
I?
go to the church, that's why I asked. I knew it was going to be long.
It's okay.
Oh well,
We can do long, so it's fine.
we can.
I'll take it. We got a Jesse Custer cameo. I'll take it.
Custer.
Jesse Custard.
But
Custard.
on that note, My dinner has gone cold for a very long time, and I would like to eat it. This has been great. Anyone who's still here and watching from the raid, because I did notice that, but I couldn't say anything. We were in mid-scene. Thank you so much for that.
Thanks, y'all.
If you like what you've heard, if you like the chaos that is my fucking bastards, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We do Monster of the Week every other week. Or if you want to see more of us just role-playing, but you want to see Connor have to deal with the chaos, every Saturday, we play D&D. Yep. At 4 p.m. And of course, if you're looking for any of our backlogs, you can always check YouTube. Joe, why are you flipping people off?
Because it's the wrong way.
I hate you.
Don't you hate it?
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and thank you for enjoying the story with
Weekend
us.
trips.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye, Drip.